ask you, what do you see here on stage? Do you think Optic has any weaknesses?
I mean, Optic is a team to beat. It's gonna be like that. So I just think that they're right now, obviously, like they're the best team. But right now, how we are playing, I don't know. Like we just feel so uncomfortable versus them.
All right, Summons, I want to ask you, how confident are you guys coming up with Ghost Gaming here on main stage?
Usually when we play against Ghost Gaming, very confident. You know, especially now, we've been really confident during this event, more than any other event.
Ok, te voy a preguntar en español. ¿Tú crees que tienes la oportunidad a ganar aquí contra Optic Gaming?
Obviamente, claro.
¿Tienes algo de decir con eso?
Pues todo el apoyo, muchas gracias. Nosotros, mi equipo quiere decirlo igual. Gracias.
All right, shake hands, guys. Hug it out. All right, let's get this game started.
Last year, I mean, I was here in my homeland with my homies, like with all Mexican. It just feels so weird. Like I was with them like last year, now I'm just in another jersey, all that stuff. When you like being with a team, it's like for 3-8 years or something like that. Obviously, you're gonna miss them. Like it's something that you can't forget. It's just like all the stories, all the things that you have with them, like all the memories. So a lot of people like when I leave Splice, they were like, you can do that, why you do that? Like, I will follow you and just for you and you just leave. Nah, man, I'm not gonna follow you anymore. Honestly, you don't know how much this is gonna like being here, like all this, so you have to think for yourself too. If that doesn't support me, it's all good. Like, I just wanna play my game, really. That's all, I just wanna win.
Welcome back to the Gears Pro Circuit Mexico City Open. I'm your host, Velly, and I'm here with your boy, God Blaze, Benson, and Cleaner. Guys, how crazy has today been?
Oh, well, it's been a crazy morning, and I've been excited so far, and I've seen a lot of things I've loved and a lot of things I did not like. But I must give a shout-out to Fable for such an incredible run and doing an incredible feat, and shout-out for Motivate to helping them get here.
Today's been a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah.
Especially for me. You know, I've criticized the Europeans so many times. I've always given them a hard time. I told them after the last event, don't even bother coming to Mexico. You're an embarrassment.
Yeah.
And it seems like they took a lot of words from, I know, the Fable management, hopefully myself, to heart. They went home. They practiced so much. And they've come out here and they made history.
Yeah.
And I think I speak on behalf of all of Europe when I say to those 5 guys and their coach and the staff, congratulations. You guys represented Europe so well.
So well.
We're all so very proud of you. You're
So
a
damn
beacon
proud.
of hope for that region.
Facts.
I can't wait to see what they achieve the rest of the season.
Straight
Benson
up.
is so proud right now.
I am. Dude.
I am too.
Dude,
No, they still,
what
they're
they
part of an elite
achieved-
group now.
What they achieved is phenomenal. But we digress.
The map bans and picks right now, we will start off on Dam, Foundation, and Reclaim. If needed, Benson, before we believe the hype, and Optic Gaming made quick work of United. Ghost Gaming, do they have a chance in this matchup?
They most definitely have a chance. I really believe they do. The crowd is with them. I know there's some personal vendettas as well, which a couple of players and coaches, etc., would like to kind of settle right here on the main stage. Identis has a ton of love, and it's about drawing the energy of the crowd, something sadly Fable wasn't able to do in that last matchup. But I think Ghost, we've already seen them in action. I think they can do it.
You know what, Optic Gaming, this was the map that they dropped yesterday to Fable.
Good point.
I mean, they're only human. In Ghost Gaming, they've been playing phenomenally. And you heard the crowd, Identives, right now. Legitimately, everyone in here is rooting for Identives.
I also want to point out it's the second time in my casting career for an Optic Gaming get booed.
Yeah.
Last was, of course, Season 1 Mexico. They get booed as they walk out here, despite having Summons on the team. But here's the thing. This is the best team in Gears of War ever, right?
Yeah.
It's all good and well saying, yeah, Ghost has a chance. But realistically, I've said it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it again. If anyone else that's left in this tournament, so you're E-United or you're Ghost or you're Optic Gaming, so take out Optic, so E-United and Ghost want a chance of taking this trophy, Optic Gaming cannot win this winner's bracket final. If they win this winner's bracket final, there is not a damn team in this earth, in this planet, in this universe that will beat them twice.
I do agree, but Ghost Gaming does have some kryptonite.
This
And
is
a lot
true.
of people might not think it, but Ribs is the defending champion. And that's left in this tournament.
The
in
sole one left.
Sole one left, okay?
Undefeated.
And if Ribs goes back-to-back Mexico City champion, I don't want to hear nobody say a damn thing about him ever again.
It's easy to say Optic Gaming looks human, but the fact of the matter is they are our defending champions. We're getting it started on map 1. Blaze Benson, take it away.
All right, it's finally time. Winners bracket final here in Mexico City Championship
Ooh, I'm
Sunday.
ready.
Mexico didn't disappoint last year. It hasn't disappointed here in Season 2, and this game is already heating up.
I'm about to
Of course.
break my vocal cords.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, not yet. Okay, it's not time.
I'm gonna need you.
Okay,
see,
well-
they just got me all excited.
All right,
they teasing.
we're gonna
They
redo that again.
teasing.
We're gonna redo the whole thing again.
They just teasing us. We're
We're
don't
gonna
worry.
start it off right.
Yo, Veli hit the hype day. Pour me in hard.
I gave you some dab. We did
We
we
dabbed
did the
it.
handshake. I'm buttoning the button off my
was-
jacket.
I was
Got
ready.
the 3-point stands. I was ready for it. We was about to get it on.
But Benson, people say Optic Gaming looks human.
They do. I mean, Fable took a map off them. Yes,
But did
Fable
they
was in incredible
lose?
form. No, of course not. But it's more human than we've seen them before. I think it is the key, right? They do look at times beatable. They've made a couple of fundamental mistakes in a fair amount of maps, but to your point, they're not losing, right? So it's very hard to say, oh yeah, this team is probably going to get beat here because, well, no one beats them.
If there was any player on this Ghost roster to step up against Optic Gaming, who would it be?
I mean, I think Identis is just going to pop off.
He needs to. He needs a good game.
I mean, how can he not? He's been doing well this entire event. I think Identis is going to be the player to watch.
Which is funny because when he came here, he wasn't sure if the crowd was going to be on his side. I mean, there was a line about an hour long yesterday just trying to get pictures, trying to get autographs with him. So he definitely has the fan support here in Mexico City, as I think everyone else kind of expected apart from him. He maybe just a little bit nervous coming in, but his performance has been just tier 1 this whole event.
Yeah, so we expect nothing but great things from Identis and Speedy, but the story of Ghost Gaming, individually, they're extremely good. They're extremely good. But teamwork-wise, Benson, what are your thoughts?
So for me, this comes down to Rushies, right? This whole game is on Rushies' shoulders. You've had phenomenal performances from each one of these Ghost Gaming players, but Rushies at times is too aggressive. PR will tell you himself, hell, Fatal Strike will tell you himself. Rushies is just sometimes get a little too excited cleaner. He pushes gunfights, maybe he doesn't need to. If he does that against Optic Gaming, they're going to sit back and they're going to laugh and they're going to have a damn field day.
No, absolutely, and you can't do that against a team like Optic. There's a difference between being confident and sometimes, like you said, just over-rushing, just kind of not taking the time to analyze the play. You shouldn't be pushing a situation, 1v2, if you have the numbers. I'm sorry, if they have the numbers. It just...
The crowd is going crazy. A picture of Identis just showed up on the big screen, and the whole venue erupted.
Yeah, you guys at home, you're seeing what the crowd sees here, and as you can tell, Identis has that fan
star.
support. Has that fan support, and it is worth mentioning we have a jam-packed arena here in Championship Sunday. Not an empty seat in sight. It is a sea of people ready for this winners bracket final.
But when we talk about Optic Gaming, of course, mental explosives come to mind, but there's another player on that team that a lot of people don't talk about. One of the best 1v1 players in the game, Summons.
Oh.
What does he do so well?
Oh, my God.
Well, you know what?
Summons.
I'm going to take this one because Summons, he's the one that's going to make or break this team. If Optic was to get wiped in a team fight, Summons is the guy that keeps them alive. I told you yesterday, I call him CPR. He resuscitates them so many different times. Sometimes he's the one they can win a fight on their home field. He's winning a fight to get that trip cap that they need, So he's getting trip caps for the team and securing them, and he's also keeping them alive as well. Summons, you know what? I think he definitely should be the MVP for this event.
It's also worth mentioning as well, you go back to Dallas, our Season 1 MVP, Mental Cleaner. He had a little bit of a poor performance by his standards. Obviously, they still ended up winning the event, so it wasn't that bad. But this event, it's almost as if he kind of maybe had a little bit of a reality check from Dallas and was like, nah, I'm still the best. Let me prove it here in Mexico.
And you know what? He's really been pushing aggressively in these fights. And we're kind of seeing the mental that we've come to know and essentially love coming out here in Mexico City. I mean,
Very true. No, you're right. He's been winning some massive gunfights, and he's been a key component to their success thus far.
Yeah, so predictions for this first map.
first map, you know
First
what?
map is damn, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm going to have to say Optic.
I'm going to make things spicy.
Go ahead.
Okay? I'm going to say Ghost Gaming take map 1,
Okay.
but I don't think they take the series.
All right, Blaze.
Okay.
I'm going Optic Gaming 2-0 of a round count in map number 1, 7-5, and map
wow.
number 2, round count 7-3.
Wait, he's giving round counts here.
Okay.
This point, you know Blaze is
Yeah,
feeling
hold
himself.
Hold on.
Blaze
hold
looks
on.
sharp as hell today. He looked
I'm
good.
gonna write
He
that
feel
down.
good.
Give me that one more time. You said 7-5
I
and
said
what?
round count map number 1, damn, Optic Gaming 7-5. map number 2, which is going to be Foundation, right?
I think so.
Yeah, round count 7-3, Optic Gaming.
All right. Well, without further ado, map 1 of our winners bracket final officially underway. Optic Gaming, can they get that sweet, sweet vengeance? Of course, they didn't win here last year in Mexico City, but they want the win here this year. Going toe-to-toe with hometown favorites now, Ghost Gaming. And Ghost start this round off very well, please.
Yes, they are. You're going to see them get a good succession of kills over there towards that B area. And also, if you're on platform as well, you got Rush. He's being annoying, trying to make a play on his flank. And Explosive's going to get that kill, trying to overextend, but he's going to fall as well. Mental starting off hot, getting a big double kill. Now you're going to see Ghost Gaming with a 2-to-1 hill advantage. Optic Gaming fighting for control over this B hill, and this is exactly what they're going to do. Now we're going to start to see some Ghost Gaming members rotate over there towards top platform. Maybe it's going to be Identis, but you got to relieve some of that pressure off that B hill.
Most definitely do, as it stands up to Gaming. 2-to-1 hill advantage. We'll see if Ghost
Oh, man, my voice is back, baby.
I can tell. You
Oh,
sound
yeah,
nice.
I'm ready.
Oh, that tea and honey's done you wonders, guy. It really has. Rushies, though, for Ghost Gaming, looking to just put down some shots, trying to assault that B hill. But Optic Gaming, their green wall of defense is just simply too strong. Mental with another double. Does get traded out by Rushies. Rushies looking for more.
And Sleepy, he's looking to retaliate, but you got 2 downs, and that's a wipe for Ghost Gaming. Identis, the next member, he just came off a respawn. Optic knows it. Decap and A, they're about to force a massive team fight. Explosive's going to meet them halfway. Identis is going to get the stun, but Kenny is unstunned. He takes down Identis. Speedy needs to come big. 1v2 situation, and he's going to fall. Rushies is there as well, and actually Speedy did it. Rushies has got the kill, so Speedy's alive, and now he's putting pressure on B. Summons is running.
And that's an instant turn of pace there from Ghost. They're getting trip cap. They win the first gunfight. Kenny left scrambling for his life. Mental, of course, has fallen now as well to Sleepy. B-Hill, it's wide. It's open right now. This could be one for Ghost Gaming to take.
And you're going to see Ghost Gaming making a good fight up here for this B-Hill. Oh, Kenny got something for Speedy. Identis, he's going to take a second guess if he wants to go in, put some good shots on Kenny. He's going to get some support as well. But Identis is able to clean him to kill and manage to get away with his life as well. So, Ghost Gaming with the 2-hill advantage.
Now, bear in mind the point score here as well, 160 to 120. 40-point lead in favor of Optic Gaming. However, Ghost are reducing that, but Ghost will need to neutralize C if they want to be able to catch back up. I believe Optic Gaming will be able to win here just off 1 hill, and Sleepy looks like he recognizes that as well. The push comes in towards that C hill. Optic Gaming's home. Sleepy with 1. That summons that goes down. Optic Gaming could be in a world of pain here. Ghost find 2. Mental's down. Can they at least neutralize the hill, though?
And now this is going to come down to a few good kills. Double kill by Ghost Gaming. Domination coming through. We never see Optic kind of get reverse dominated, but Explosives with the save. And you know what? They didn't account for him. He was out there hiding, but as we discussed, that's that pressure when you push right on top end of the map.
And this is important. Look at the score now. Ghost Gaming, they turn the tide. They can now win here on a 2-to-1 hill advantage, but C is going to be broken, as is B. Optic Gaming, the turn of pace.
That's it.
Now the trip cap coming in their favor. Is anyone going to be able to break the hill? I don't think they will. B's going to be capped. Rushies touches A. He touches it, but it doesn't matter. He goes down. And a back and forth round 1, ultimately won by Optic.
Good job to them. And you know what? You got to give Explosives props because they almost lost that round. Ghost, they just wasn't watching that platform side of the map. And if you're not watching that side, even if one person's coming off a respawn and you see 3 to 4 of your teammates in front of you, that's your cue to say, you know what? All right, these guys are pushing B and pushing their home hill. Let me just kind of sit over here by my L, kind of sit over here by the pit area of the map and see if somebody's being sneaky.
Yeah, you have to keep tabs on everyone, especially Optic Gaming. Because many of them, of course, can just sneak through, decap a hill, and next thing you know, all of a sudden, the game flips on its head, and Optic Gaming get a trip cap, as we just witnessed there in round 1. Explosive 5 kills, Mental, I believe, 6.
So this is Ghost Gaming, their go-to, and it comes down to putting down incense on the map. Speedy wants them. Every single map, their first and second weapon placement has always been incense down, so we're going to see Speedy go over here and get them. But the thing is, if Optic Gaming lose, they can easily put Boom on the other side of the map and pretty much negate this whole strategy. So we'll see what Ghost Gaming can do with this.
And that's something that they absolutely love to do as well, especially on Dam. You see them put that Boom down. They didn't have much success with it down on the map against Fable, but pretty much against everyone else. When that Boom goes down to the bottom side of the map, Optic Gaming consistently win that fight.
Domination coming through for Optic. Big fight on B hill. Speedy's going to fall. Now to the home hill. And Optic Gaming takes round number 2.
Explosive with nothing but a big smile on his face as Icy gets to his feet. Starts letting Ghost know You may be taking a very quick trip to the losers bracket.
Now they're looking good, so we'll see what Ghost wants to do. I say you look at the top of the map, and they're going to put I like it. Put the torque bow.
What I was going to say is, what about a boom at the top of the map? Because you know Optic, they're going to negate to that down low. Now you put a torque up top. If Optic loses this round and put a boom down low, I mean, yes, it splits the map. You're still going to have players maybe playing for torque.
Yeah.
But that boom is so impactful, especially on down.
It really is, but the thing is about Ghost Game is that they got the best torque bow player on the game on their team, and that's in Speedy. All right, we call him Red Arrow here on the circuit. And he's going to have those instances as well. And he's going to make sure he keeps a close watch on that torque bow. So Icy with some pressure on the platform. Idennis has a 1v1 with Summons. Rushies is there to help as well. Icy late to the fight, but he wants the 1v2. Is he going to stay and fight, or is he going to back it down? And he's actually going to win one against Idennis, but Rushies says, get off my man.
Yeah, he's having absolutely none of that. And it's actually Kenny that gets his hands on the torque. Is he going to be able to put it to good use? Mental with one instant thrown. Mississippi managed to go for that challenge. And meanwhile, Kenny's just looking over towards the sea hill there. His teammate in a gunfight.
Double!
Arguably could have maybe helped out a little bit there. Gets ribs. Identives, though, on the hill. Picks up the win. Summons, though, keeps Optic Gaming alive with a recap of his home.
And that's good for Optic Gaming. That torque bow did get pocketed, so it's not going to be in play. Now Ghost Gaming with the setup on B, these incidents should be up in about 10 to 15 seconds. Optic Gaming is going to wait for them before they make a play. I think Ghost should be in a position to get theirs as well, but Optic's is going to go straight ahead. You saw the first guy take a blunt of the damage. Idennis, he's running out of Lancer bullets. He's forced to run away, or he would have had nothing to defend himself as he was switching weapons. Summons would have been able to take advantage of him. Now Optic, they get some positioning inside this B hill. Explosives breaks ice. Sleepy trades off, and here comes Explosives looking for another one. He gets the down. He's going to need some help, and you're going to see Mental get the kill on Rushies, and Ribs is running away. Can he stay alive? And he's going to fall, and that's a wipe on Ghost Gaming.
Yeah, Speedy the only one up, and he's off spawn. He tries to put some pressure over towards A, but the team fight potential just too strong from Optic Gaming. They're not giving anything away. You could make the argument that they've started slow in many series here in Mexico City, but not this one. They're just on that kind of final form, Optic Gaming, straight off the bat here, and that's a scary sign if you're United watching this game.
Ghost Gaming. They had a good setup, but those incidents, we didn't see them come and play a second time.
And here's something to note. Fatal Strike, the coach of Ghost, one of the louder coaches, let's just say, haven't actually heard a peep out of him. Not a peep.
Yeah. You know, I had a conversation with Fatal. I said, so when you going to join me on this desk? And he says, you know what, not until I crack that green wall, I'm not doing anything.
All right. Well, as of right now, he
didn't say
green
crack.
wall is
He
standing
didn't say crack. He said demolish. Let me correct myself. Yeah, demolish the green wall.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. You know, you have to put a little crack, a little dent into it first. Remove a couple of bricks.
So the boom went down low. It's gonna force 4 people down here. No home hills got capped because they realized the torque bow and the incendies are important. But with that fight on the other side of the map, I'm curious if they're gonna go for torque bow first or try to get those incendies. But Sleepy's gonna win a fight on platform, but he takes his teammate down as well. And now reinforcements coming in. Rushies and Idennis and Speedy is able to get that kill. Kenny, 1v1 versus Ribs.
This is for the B hill too. This is basically for a trip cap. If Ribs wins this,
pick it up in his face.
Oh no, the disrespect. Oh,
pocket, stay alive, and he's gonna fall. But I also didn't see incendies get picked up as well. So it is 2 sets of incendies on the map, everybody, but the domination is coming through.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. Of course, you still have a boom in the chamber here of your identives. 2 players there. The instant comes out. Nothing that connected, but this is realistically now where the trip cap should come through.
And that's going to be a Ghost Gaming round, folks. Oh, this crowd is deep. So thick. Thick with 3 C's.
3 C's?
3 C's. Oh. Extra thick. This crowd has just been incredible all day long.
All event.
I think I made a decision. It's time for me to learn Spanish.
Yeah?
Yeah, because, you know, especially, you know, we keep continuing on with this circuit. I'm going to keep fighting to have more events here. And I just need to get fluent. Maybe even get an apartment, you know.
Get fluent?
Yeah.
I'll buy you Rosetta Stone when we get home. Don't worry.
We got mango,
though. Ghost, do well. That first round now officially on the board. But can they use it to propel into this next round? Of course, respawns are getting a little higher here, so that initial fight for boom is going to be even more important, and Icy's going to be first in the charge.
Also, the fight between Kenny and Ribs at the top of the map is going to be clutch as well. But like you said, the boom shot is the most important. Icy's going to take a brick. He falls back, but Mental summons. They get 2, and Speedy retaliates, taking down Mental. Now joining the fight again, He's going to fall. This should be a boom shot for Optic Gaming. Now let's go over to Kenny and Ribs, because that's going to be the fight for the map. And Kenny's full red. Ribs has to get aggressive, has to win this fight, and he's going to go fall to Kenny, and Kenny ain't having none of it.
Kenny's going to let him know. Grabs a torque. B-Hill will be his now as well. Pressure coming through. Home Hill is being capped as well. Is he going to be able to land a shot cross map on A? That would have been impressive. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do so just yet. Someone's still fighting over there for Optic Gaming. Speedy will be up for Ghost. Someone finds one. Someone's looking for more. There comes the boom. And Trip Cap Optic Gaming once again coming through. Someone's pushes out the hill. And as of right now, Optic just looks so good. But Identity, he came out of nowhere. Identity's still alive. How is he doing this? Bouncing left and right in the hill. Actually going to cap it. Full red. Identity's trying to make the game-changing play.
They got to decap it, and the best player on the team just spawned up. But I don't know if there's much you can do. You got Optic with 2 sets of incense. They're just going to throw fire in the cut, some melees to the stun, and nobody's going to be able to get to that in time. And
it's worth mentioning what Identity did there in a little bit more detail. Many people have said, why is he staying in the hill, right? Decap it and run. He had to buy time. He had to buy time for his teammates coming off spawn. He had to cap it simply so Optic Gaming had to decap it. So very, very smart from Identity. Sadly, though, not enough. Optic Gaming 4-1 up. They are taking this game by the scruff of the neck, and they are not slowing down.
I want to see Ghost Gaming see if they can delay that boom pickup with 3 people. The reason why is that if you can get that torque bow and control both sets of incense, Kenny's not picking up incense. You win that quick 2v1. You got 4 incense. You got a torque bow. But at the same time, don't get me wrong, the boom is important. But when you got such long-range capabilities, and that's only 2 boom shots compared to 4 incense and 6 torque bows, it's like, which one would you rather have in the 20-second respawn round? But we are going to see this 4v4 fight on platform.
Summons going to kick things off with a Bitcoin rushes. He gets Identity as well. Sleepy responds with a double of his own, though. Looking for more is Speedy. Still fighting for that boom. It's a 2v2 momentarily. Sleepy picks up 3 this round. A beautiful performance from him. Icy full red. Now in a 1v2. We've seen him pull rabbits out of hats before, but it's not going to be this time. 5 players down.
And Ribs won his 1v1, so that's going to be boom shot. 2 boom shots.
I think Ribs actually got directly traded, so it wasn't even a win because Ribs is dead.
Well, the teammates can rotate over. They got the position, so they're going to have that B-Hill, 6 torque bows, 4 incense, and 2 boom shots. If Ghost Gaming loses this round, I'm sorry, guys. There's no hope for them winning this tournament.
The question is, how has Explosive A got away?
On a 20-second respawn round at that.
So what Ghost did was they pushed over towards B to get all the incense. They wanted to make sure that they had the incense, which is all good and well, but you had 4 people dead on a 20-second respawn round, and now Optic Gaming is up and well and alive and feeling
himself. Gave him boom shot, huh, with 2 of them. Oh, boy. All right, so Optic Gaming with 2 boom shots. Ghost with about 2 incense, and they should have that torque bow. And the torque bow is going to be in the hands of Identis. Rushy gets a kill on Icy. Kenny looking for his next target. He sees him. He's going to fire this one from long range. Actually, he's going to be patient with it, and I like the patience. Rushy takes down Explosives. That incense going to miss. Now he's getting chased down. Summons knows he needs to take the fight, and he's going to win it. Kenny with the boom as well. 3 members down from Ghost Gaming, and Speedy is running.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Has to be quick at getting out there. Of course, Kenny now with Sleepy in his sights. Sleepy started the round with a triple kill. Looking for more, tries to shut down Kenny. It's not going to work. Speedy comes to the rescue, though. Speedy now 1v1 versus Kenny. Kenny cleans up the first kill. Teammate comes in to assist. And Kenny's going to let Speedy know about it. That is his
I think
hill.
he's trying to spell Optic Gaming in blood with his face. And you're going to have Optic Gaming with a 2 hill cap. But, folks, his boom shot is going to spawn up in less than a minute. We still got 4 incense to play with. We're going to still have these torque bow on respawn as well. We'll see what happens. The boom shot should be the first power weapon off respawn. So if you do this correctly, you win this fight and you rotate over. But actually, if you win this fight, you go for the domination. You shouldn't have to worry about anything else as long as you at least got 4 people alive.
I mean, you would think, right? In a 20-second respawn, you get 4 down, you win the round. But, you know, Ghost out here trying to change the meta. Apparently, they don't want to win the round straight off the bat. Now Ghost again get the kills down towards Boom. There's 1 player up. It's going to be Icy. He falls now. It's left down to Kenny. Kenny go big. Once again, the 1v1 with Identis. Identis win it. That's 5 dead. At this point, Ghost, if you don't win this damn round, I'm going to go on the stage and win it for you.
I believe you on that. I'm going to hold you to that, Ben. Because I'm still not a believer.
Nah, Trip Cap's coming through. This is Ghost's round. Surely. surely Explosive doesn't touch the hill. A's been broken. It summons.
Are
Everyone
they,
was so.
are they running away?
It was Eagle Vision on Explosive that people kind of forgot a little bit thereabouts. Summons
Rick.
was able to break the hill. Sleepy with one, though.
He should
Speedy
die
with
in
the
those
kill.
instances and fall. He is going to fall. That boom shot is going to connect. Kenny, last man up. This should be a Ghost Gaming round.
Mental's there. Mental went. He's overextended
Oh
all the
my
way
God.
to B. Your season 1 MVP, ladies and
How did
gentlemen.
he sneak away?
He's a sneaky little beaver. That's for sure.
Nah, I think he's going to cap this and rotate to home hill.
Probably going to go C.
Nah, I think he's
Yeah, I mean, now you're running straight towards Ghost. I don't know how good you think you are mentally. You're not going to be able to shut down 3 people, but he's delayed it once again, doing what Optic Gaming do, just staying alive somehow, some way. Ghost, it's as if they actually just don't even want to win this one.
He's
Summons
looking for the
falls.
sweet spot.
Oh.
He tried to find it, but he just could not. Tie game, folks. Like I said, I'm still not a believer. Oh, Sleepy time with the kill.
All right, now I'm a believer. There's no way. Mental, last
Yeah.
man alive. Where is he? He's up spawn.
There's no way.
Ghost
They
Gaming
finally close it out.
do some damage control to the first half,
They just made it.
but that just wasn't pretty. That
It
was
made it a lot harder than it needed to be.
a lot harder. That was shambolic at the beginning. You get 4 down, 20-second respawn. You have to take advantage of that. Players, they disperse. They go over towards the B hill. They play for instance.
Yeah, that
and
was a
talk.
20-second respawn
That's a
round.
20-second respawn round. That's inexcusable. Inexcusable.
down with
On
boom
down.
shot.
And they did it almost again towards the end there. Mental, how was he able to sneak through
I
enemy
think
lines?
Mental rewatches that and says, you know what, I probably should have just went to their home hill.
Should have done.
Yeah.
You had 3 players converging over towards the B hill. For me, you run, you play your life, you prolong the game a little longer.
All right, but Ghost Gaming, like we said, you got to give them credit. They still managed to pull it out. And as I said before, you're going to beat Optic Gaming. It's going to be a marathon, and they know it. And this is a big 1v, but no power weapons are on the map, folks. Rushy's full red. Looking to take down Summons, and he's going to fall. Optic Gaming with 3 kills to 1 with 4 kills, all up to Ribs. And he's going to rotate out, just trying to play his life. And he needs to win the fight.
Honestly,
Woo!
just Rip staying alive as long as
Yeah.
he was there is perfectly feasible. But now look, 10-second respawn round. Optic Gaming got 4 off the initial and instantly put pressure for the trip cap. Unfortunately, those Summons will fall. And Ghost may stay alive, but no more pressure coming through. Kenny dies, so Ghost survive. But you can see the intent. If
Yeah.
Optic Gaming get 4 down in a 20-second respawn round, I bet you my life savings to get a trip cap.
100%. All right, so Sleepy, they managed to let him and Ribs get towards the top end of the map in that pit. Nobody's watching it. So Sleepy in a position, but Explosives with the angle. Optic Gaming, they're going to trade off here, and Optic Gaming with the man advantage. Icy coming to help Explosives. Rushy should fall soon, unless he wants to make a play. And you got Summons taking down Ribs. The last 2 members are in front. Summons with the double, and he's going to fall to Icy. 3 kills for Icy, 2 kills for Summons. And Optic Gaming will take round number 5.
Yes, they
Round
will.
number 7.
The 5-2 advantage now in Optic Gaming's favor. And realistically, even when they're down, Blaze, they still look like they're going to win the round. This is a scary, scary Optic Gaming. Obviously, they beat United earlier on in the tournament, winners bracket semi-final.
Yeah.
United desperate to play them again. Desperate, and I mean that. Of course, United, one of the only organizations in Gears of War history to actually defeat Optic Gaming.
In a series.
In a series, yeah.
And,
Force them into the losers bracket, but if United was, of course, to make it all the way back to the grand final, they would have to beat them twice. Not sure how I feel about that one.
I don't know how I feel about that for anybody on beating Optic Gaming twice. And you know what? It was confirmed this event that Fable is the real deal. And that's who Optic Gaming lost their map to.
But remember, they lost Dam.
They did
And
lose
Optic
Dam,
Gaming is now 5-2 up on Dam.
which Dam is one of their best maps. It just shows how good Fable has been this tournament. And so Optic Gaming with a 5-2 lead. Folks, if they get to match point, this map is going to be good as done. With the boom shot down, we're going to see what Ghost Gaming wants to do. The smoke's going to fall. Optic, that's important to say, no players got stunned on their team, so they're going to be the first to strike, but Identives gets boom. He needs to even the odds, maybe look towards platform, but Icy, Speedy's going to fall by Icy. And now, can Ghost Gaming make good use of this boom? You got Sleepy and Rush. He's going big for the team, picking up some kills.
I mean, those kills are absolutely massive because you haven't even used the boom at all, right? So you still have 2 booms at your disposal. Realistically, that should equate to another 2 free kills. But we'll see exactly how Identity wants to play this. In fact, 1 boom, rather. Is he going to be able to find a pick on E? It's going to be Icy, I believe. And he does connect with Icy. E-Hill should go in favor of Ghost now.
No, those are good kills for Ghost. They got Summons in the pit. He's going to get focus fire. They should get E. Identis is going to push this heads up.
Oh, no. That's a 3v1.
Domination coming through. Ghost Gaming should get the round.
Mental may touch this. Mental touches it. Mental keeps him alive in the game. Beautiful play from him. Now, what can he do, though? What goods can he produce? Mental falls. Explosive summons. They are still alive, however. An explosive with the meat shield just being a nuisance, if nothing else. Again, trying to prolong the round as long as possible. Wait for his teammates off spawn. Summons instantly there to support.
Kenny has taken a wide angle in case he has to push his platform. I want to say I think it's Sleepy time. He's going to be over there guarding it. You're going to have, yep, he's going to back it down. And now, so Optic Gaming, another breath of life. Mental with the resuscitation.
And that's what we talked about. When you have a chance of killing Optic Gaming, you have to take it. You cannot allow them to come back into maps because they will take rounds. They will take series they're not supposed to do so. And this is a prime example. More T-bangs come through.
Like Optic Gaming making comebacks on people is like their secret fetish. Like it really, like it turns them on. Like if somebody clutches up a 1v1 to save them around, like they start playing on a completely different level.
It's almost like they like the challenge.
They do.
They thrive when challenged in that kind of way. But as it stands, the point lead still in Ghost Gaming's favor, 120 to 92. It's a 2-1 hill advantage in favor of Optic Gaming, though.
Kenny got boom. He's going to rotate it back on over. You got the call out that Ghost Gaming was starting to stack up, getting some good shots on Idennis. He's going to fall. Kenny, you can go for it. Go top ramp, top ramp. He's going to still connect with it. He probably could have got the double if he would have shot it towards the middle of that ramp, but he just wanted to secure the kill. And so now he's being fully confident. He knows that with a 2-cap, Optic Gaming will come back in here, but his prime job just needs to be defending that platform. And with Icy pushing back Ghost Gaming, it's going to give Kenny a little bit of room to work as well.
Oh, you wanted a double? There's your double. And instantly, Kenny shows signs of intent, floods over towards Ghost Gaming's home hill. And Ghost, they're going to need to try and shut him down. Kenny takes a lot of damage. May need a little bit of teammate support here. Identives is the player, and actually gets it down here. Mental, is he going to be able to pick up Kenny? That's the question. You have explosive with him. Identities is going to fall, as does Sleepy. Optic Gaming once again looking to take Ghost home hill.
Sleepy gets one. He's being eyed down. Overextension by Ribs, trying to get the platform. Domination coming through, but you still need to get to Optic Gaming's home hill. And I think Identis is going to go. And no, that's not your play, Speedy. You need to go to the platform. Sleepy goes. He's going to fall. Speedy's trying to go as well. He wins the fight. The overextension did happen. Somebody is on Optic's home hill, but it does not matter.
Yep, just a little too late. Optic Gaming put themselves now at map point.
Ghost Gaming needs to chain together a few rounds. Try to get some momentum.
To be honest, I'm not a fan of the boom shot placement down low. If I was Ghost, I would have put boom up top pumping station. That's the one fight, you know, Optic Gaming loves to have on this map. They love boom shot down pit. If you change that fight to the same fight you had up top, when you put the torque, when you put the incense up, I think that would have been a little bit more beneficial, especially considering how even when they're getting 4 down, they don't look like they're taking rounds.
Yeah, you know, the boom shot and pit has just kind of been a staple. You know, 4v4 team fight. But as you can see, when it comes down to fighting this, and we're gonna
you're losing the 4v4 fight.
We're gonna take a good look at it. That the amount of smokes, you got 10 smokes being thrown. Okay, you got 10 smokes in his platform area, in his pit area. It's all about who comes out that stun first, who's able to slip out, who's able to get a position on that boom. You know, we're going to see some guys in these front spawns who's trying to hit these up A's, get that extra boost of speed to do a quick pick before the stuns hit the ground. So this stun is not going to be a good one. He tries to get it towards the side of that sandbag, but they're going to push through. And I like the play, but they need to just push all the way through. Now they're trapped between 4 Optic Gaming members, and they're not going to let them survive. Kenny 1, Kenny 2, and a boom shot to pay for it.
Beautiful, beautiful play from Kenny. Turns around, shoots the body, picks up the boom. Kenny has been on another level this map. Every important 1v1 with Ribs at the B hill, he's won. The initials down low for boom, he's been a key factor on. Unfortunately, though, Rushies, he's able to find one, but Kenny still has the boom. He finds the kill ultimately. They get control of mid-neutral hill. Kenny with more booms, unfortunately, doesn't find the kill there.
Yeah, he's fighting for map control. He's going to get some reinforcements here as well. He's staying alive, smoke out. He knows the push is coming through. Ribs versus King again. Ribs going to have to back out of that fight, reconsidering his decision. Identis comes in, looking for the help. He's going to get the brick on him, but Kenny rotating out, knows he has some help on the platform. Identis is going to be full ramp. Optic being patient, just taking their fights, trading off shot for shot. And Mental gets the kill on Identis. He's looking to make a statement on his platform.
And if you're up to gaming, you can be patient. You have a 2-to-1 hill advantage, you have the point lead, and you're a map point. Ghosts need to come to you in this situation. They have to bring the fight, and if you're up to gaming, that's exactly what you want.
Good kills back goes. Speedy gets a double. They should have control. We're going to have a boom shot respawn in about a minute 15. But they're playing for the domination. Look at the decapped Optics home hill. They got a 60-point lead. And Rushies wins that 1v1. Here comes reinforcements. The smokes are out. Can Kenny make it to the hill in time? No, they cannot. And Ghost Gaming, 6-3.
A little bit of resurgence. A little bit of energy now on the stage from Ghost. But can they convert that now to another round? And it's at this point in the game, Guy, where I have to ask you one very simple question. Do you have that feeling in your stomach yet?
Oh, no.
You got that tingle?
Oh, that we going to see a comeback? Is that what you're talking about? Ghost Gaming, they'll probably chain together a few rounds. I predicted 7-5. So I wasn't surprised by them winning that.
Okay. So 3 more?
Yeah, they're gonna put up a good fight. You got
I'll ask you again in a couple of rounds.
You got Speedy, 28 kills, Rushy's 23, and Sleepy with 25. NCNs are going to go on plat. Let's see what the play is going to be.
Straight off the break. Once again, you'll see that big fight down low pit. Someone's going to be first in the fight. Identity tries to go for the quick pick once again. And Summons actually just grabs.
Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What? I mean, he misses that, which is pretty poor, but ultimately, I mean, okay.
Ladies, he is single. The only member, but he is single. My man Summons. He loves to put on a show.
Yes, he does. One of the best players in Gears of War 4, without a shadow of a doubt. Probably the best 1v1 player.
Yeah, hands down.
And now
When you have at least a 95% win rate on your 1v1s, that is so important. But it also shows the amount of time that he puts in a game, out of streaming, making content, playing singles, whatever it may be. You know, Summons knows that, hey, this is my profession, and I'm going to treat it like so.
Not afraid to put on a performance for the crowd here as well. As I said, one of the most loved members of Optic Gaming here in Mexico City. Seen him swarmed by fans every time I see him.
He really is the most.
It was
he
funny.
really is the favorite of Optic
We were both
here.
walking to the bathroom, and we were just having a general conversation. He's like, "Bro, you got to like run cover on me right real quick. I got to pee." He got asked maybe 20 times, "Hey, can you take a picture?" And the
Yeah.
best part about Summons, he's such a nice guy.
He
said
is.
yes to every single person, and
Yeah.
he told me he was bursting. He really had to pee, but Summons, he held it for the fans, and that's what I respect so much about him. But Optic Gaming now, 6-3 up. The kills come through, but Identive springs to life, and E will go to Ghost Gaming.
Any
short.
kill Identity gets, this crowd is going to erupt, but he's looking for the third, and he will get it with the help of his teammates. A big double on top of the platform. Ghost Gaming, Kenny comes in late, looking for one, but Identity is going to get a good brick on him, and Kenny looking to take down Ribs, gets the down, but Identity is once again with the save. So now Mental is going to eye out the situation, looking at the blueprint, waiting for the squad, giving it intel. They're going to count 4 heads. Smokes are going to come out. He's expecting the push, but now he's going to go forward. Going to take a lot of damage, but Explosives with the side swipe, and Icy comes in as well to pick up another, and you're going to have Speedy to trade off. Ghost Gaming needs to take advantage, but Optic Gaming with the counter.
That is 5 down. That is boom shot and up to Gaming's hands. And instantly you see E already being decapped. They make their way over towards the F hill. Identive, you have a hell of a mountain to climb here, my friend. Can you do it? Jukes the first boom. Beautiful done. That's going to be the reset.
That's a chunk.
Identive actually finds the pick on Summons. As he managed to do it, Identive looks for the second. Explosive is there. However, Optic Gaming still putting
Rushies
the
don't
pressure.
make it to plat. Rushies to plat.
He made it. He made it. He's decapped. Wow. A rare mistake from Optic Gaming.
Very rare. That boom was wide. Laughing. Speedy's going to trade off with one of the best players of Optic Gaming. They go down. You're going to have a 3v3 situation. Kenny's on plat.
Look at the score, though. Look at the score. 175, 145. 3 players of Ghost down. You have one push.
I want to see them keep fighting here. Even with everything happening, like even with the 3v3, I want to see the 3v3 fight take it. I don't want to see a 5v5 fight. But Optic Gaming takes their advantages, and they're going to win that 2v2 fight over there towards the pit. This should be Optic Gaming closing out this map unless Ghost Gaming makes a miracle.
Oh, Ghost Gaming better have their Nikes on. They don't. And Optic Gaming will go 1-0 up here in your winner's bracket final at the Mexico City Open.
Vincent, I have a question.
I hope I have an answer.
Were you impressed by anything Ghost Gaming did at all that game? Because, I mean, to be quite honest, the last 2 to 3 rounds, Ghost Gaming, they got boom off the initial, but they did not take advantage of it.
Again, it seems like teams are just simply giving Optic Gaming too much respect. You have to respect your opponent at all times, especially when you're playing quite frankly, the greatest team ever in Gears of War, but you can't respect them too much. If you get an advantage, and this is what a lot of teams seem to be struggling with, which is weird considering we're now in Season 2, if you get a 5v3, you take the 5v3 fight. I don't care if there's 4 instances on the map elsewhere on a talk bow. If you have the chance to kill Optic Gaming in a round, you take the chance. Because otherwise they will come back, and we saw that happen 3 times in that map.
Now, is it a matter of intimidation, or they just don't think that they're not confident enough? See, that's the question. Now, at the end, what I do want to point out is Optic Gaming, they have some of the best smoke plays out of any team out there. I mean, I cannot believe that someone made that quick pick a boom shot and made it out alive. Granted, he missed the first shot, but you can't allow that to happen.
Dennis was unstunned. He should have got that kill.
And, I mean, then you see explosives coming in at the end and just a perfect smoke screen by Optic, utilizing the smoke as a smoke screen. Just little things like that that kind of set Optic apart from other teams.
For the display we saw from Optic Gaming, I mean, to me it looked like, any other day in the office.
Yeah.
They did not depend on Mental getting 3 pieces of explosives doing the same. What does Ghost need to do so they don't look as lethargic in map 2?
Well, you know what? Ghost, they just need to keep fighting that fight. And sometimes you're going to lose those gunfights. It's going to happen. But you know what? Going into Foundation, it's going to be one of their better maps. I just want to see them play together, shoot for each other, and just play with some confidence. They get real scrappy on this map. They also get real scrappy on Reclaimed as well. Ghost Gaming, Benson, your prediction was?
Ghost win map 1, and then Optic win 2.
Okay, it was Ghost, okay. You know what? Ghost, I think they got a good chance on Foundation.
I think the key here is going to be shutting down Kenny. Kenny, a player we don't really often highlight too much in Optic Gaming. We say he's the player that does the dirty work, but that map he was winning every crucial gunfight he needed to win. And if Ghost don't stop that, they stand no chance.
Yes, Kenny is a phenomenal player, and to me, he's the quiet MVP of Optic Gaming. But before we head to map 2, I say we learn some more about Optic Gaming.
So dominant in Gears. There's a lot of fans of other esports, like in Call of Duty, that are like, hey, those Optic Gears guys, they don't lose, they don't know what failure is. They're the top of the top. So I think because of that, we're being noticed in other esports for being as dominant as we are. United, they've beaten us in Dallas pool play, and then they beat us once online in 2K finals. So they're the only other notable team, but they're too inconsistent to be like, hey, these are the guys that are going to cause a problem for us. Echo Fox is way more consistent.
With Echo Fox out of the tournament, we can see, we're going to try and see if Ghost Gaming can go ahead and unseat Optic Gaming. We're headed to map 2, Escalation on Foundation. Benson and Blaze, take it away.
All right, folks, map number 2, Foundation. I'm ready for it. It's going to be a good one. Hopefully Ghost Gaming can get another breath of life. It's going to come down to these fights in mental. You got Rushy's your front spawn over there for Ghost. Actually, Sleepy's going to be your front spawn for Ghost Gaming. And Mental's going to be your front spawn for Optic. They're going to get very scrappy mid-map, but Ghost Gaming with 3 quick kills in succession. They need to put the pressure on these home hills.
Well, Optic, of course, coming in 1-0 up after convincing map 1. You have to think the second map here should go in their favor as well. Ghost, they look flat. I was looking at them on the stage, guy, and it wasn't the most impressive thing I've ever seen, but as I say that, the trick coming through for Ghost.
And get this man some help. They're going to take down 2. Ghost Gaming is going to back out. I want to see the rotation a lot quicker to the home hill, but what happened was that Summons overextended. All right, he gave Optic that next breath of life. He overextended to Ghost Gaming's home hill, and he managed to buy his team enough time for them to come off respawn and fight for their home hill as a unit and stay into this round.
And Mental, as he goes back towards the A hill, and Denton's and Sleepy still going to be there. Of course, Mental does have a little bit of support, however, and they're actually going to force Ghost Gaming away from the A hill. Mental capping it up. Now looking your overhead as well. You can see that B hill up the Gaming with some resources down there. They're outnumbered on the B hill, but this is something, if you're going to dedicate the push over to Optic's home hill, you've got to win the gunfights, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to. Icy stays strong, and that is a phenomenal defensive hold for Optic Gaming.
And you're going to have 3 members down from Ghost. Sleepy just coming off a respawn, and so his rotation is going to be towards B. They know that they're home hill as well. We see the X-rays throughout the map. Looking like Optic Gaming is going to stack mid-map and towards Cave to try to make a play for B, but Sleepy is going to catch Explosive sleeping here on the B hill, and now trying to back up. Mental's going to fall as well. 3 kills for Ghost Gaming. He's going to push up top Cave, try to get some shots, but Kenny knows he needs to challenge these fights and buy his team some time.
Any down. Sleepy picks up the kill. Now, of course, staying with Sleepy, what else can be done here? Ghost have that lead. They've done well to earn it, and this first round is going to give them a lot of confidence here against Optic Gaming. They want to force that game 3. They need that confidence. You need to see Fatal Strike hyping them up, getting behind them, and getting loud.
All right, Icy going to take position here on Statue. Why is that, folks? It's because Ghost Gaming, they're fortified on the B hill. By Icy coming to her Statue and him being patient, by the time his teammates push top catwalk, he could be in a position to help him, which already happened. So now Icy is going to cut down mid-map through Cave, Mental and Explosive, going to take the spawn of Ghost Gaming as well. They know all members are up. Now they're going to push potential from cave to cave. Sleepy is about to take shots to the side. Oh no, never mind. They did get another guy over there to watch for explosives. So Ghost Gaming with only 1 heal, but they need to move out soon. They can't take all day with this.
No. Time is of the essence. And of course you see Ghost, they still control B like you said, Blaze. 2-to-1 hill advantage in favor of Optic Gaming. Big wins coming in from Ghost. Rushies will go down though. Now can Icy start to string together a little bit of momentum here for Optic Gaming, because as it stays this way, Ghost will win round 1.
Icy, he knows his team has 2 heals in advantage, but they need to decap B. His teammates will have this fight confidently. Optic Gaming, the only team getting points, and Icy gets the double. You're going to have a 1v1 on Ghost Gaming's home hill. It's going to be Icy versus Rushies, and it's going to be a clutch one, and Rushies gets it, but he's going to fall, and here comes reinforcement. Ghost just needs 1 heal. They need to win the fight.
They need to win it quickly, though, because look at Optic Gaming's points. 187 now. C-Hill's going to be completely neutralized. Someone's neutralizing B as well. That's going to slow down the bleeding here for Ghost. Ghost will cap 1 hill. B's being capped as well. And with that, 3 players of Optic Gaming down. They will win round 1 here in map 2.
Ghost Gaming did very, very well. Very, very well to take that round. We'll see what they're going to do. Ribs, that's what you need out of him, okay? Let him know you need to make sure that your team slayer, your main slayer, is playing out of his mind. You need to see that type of enthusiasm from your teammates, and Ribs is fired up. He's trying to be your first back-to-back Mexico City champion.
He is. What an achievement that would be. Of course, Echo Fox, unfortunately for them, eliminated earlier on today. And Ribs was the only player from that team now still in the tournament, of course. So has the potential of going back-to-back, but it's up to Gaming. They want redemption. They want redemption here in Mexico City, and that is just an extra reason for them to play even better, if you will. As scary as I thought that is, up to playing even better than normal. Well, that's kind of what they brought here. A lot of people have been saying, Guy, they look better than they were in Dallas.
Yeah, they really did. But we're going to have that sniper placed on the map. I think, you know, they've been playing a lot this tournament with it. Even with United placing that sniper down, and I think they've gotten used to it. They've gotten accustomed to it. They said, hey, you know what? This isn't a bad placement. We've seen a lot more snipers this tournament than we've seen any other tournament. Icy's going to miss that one right. Going to push it to this hill. Ghost Gaming only has the C hill, but they also going to have the A hill as well. And they're going to clean up Dennis. Icy used to be one of your best snipers in the game throughout Gears 3 and Gears UE. Let's see if his sauce is still warm. And he's going to show us nothing.
Not going to connect with the shot yet. Still, plenty of players goes down here. Icy, swing and a miss. Whips is going to be down on the floor. Should be cleaned up. Sleepy, though, has picked up a double.
Oh.
He's going to ultimately pull. It's Icy that cleans him up. 3 players dead now for Ghost. Identives and Rushies up. There's just 1 hill in their name. And that is going to be the home hill, too. So up to Gaming with map control and the point lead.
Ghost Gaming off respawn. Explosive. He's going to draw 3 players towards him. He's going to buy his team some time. Just being annoying. Going to see if Optic Gaming can capitalize off of that. They still got to, you know, push through this cave, and Icy with snipe in hand. He's going to be looking for a shot. Connects with that body shot. Going to look for a different angle, trying to get a different angle through the smokes. Going to connect with that one, allowing Kitty to get the double. Kitty wants the triple, and Icy's coming in for help.
Icy, as you said, helps out, assists, and Optic Gaming now again. They have that point lead, 120 to just 72 of Ghost. And Optic just look as if they have full control here. Rip desperately just trying to fight. Got pretty far, but not far enough. Mental mows him down. And now the trip cap coming in. Sleepy touches the hill, instantly falls, and once again the trip cap should go through. The gunfight down on B was Kenny versus Rushies. Kenny wins that. Trip cap domination locked in. Optic Gaming, 1-1.
Curious to see what Ghost Gaming wants to do. They got a few different options. They love the double NCNs, but I don't see them putting double NCNs in Fountings and Welding. I don't see that happening. Maybe they want to take a look at that the hammer burst option, or no, actually they may actually put the Botox down as well. Give that to Idennis. He's very, very talented with it. Or they may go down a statue and torque bow, but their option is going to be these Botox, and those will go down. They're just going to take these next 18 seconds to discuss as a team what they want to do and how they want to approach this round.
And that's something which is so crucial. Me and PR were talking about this yesterday, saying, you know, when you are Ghost and you're on weapon placement, sometimes they kind of just lock it in straight away. Take your time. Take the 30 seconds. Figure out as much as you possibly can, whether it's, all right, this is going to be our break-off, but if this goes wrong, we're going to do this, et cetera, et cetera. You need to have a solid game plan when you go up against Optic Gaming.
All right. The Latin American Cowboy Idennis will be getting those Botox. We'll see what he can do with them. He's going to be trying to guard that sniper. Looking at the overhead map. Got 3 pushing mid-map. We're going to have 2 following up through cave. Icy first man on the scene. Ghost Gaming is going to push through. Kenny's taking some good shots at Idennis. It's going to force him down behind cover. And Ghost Gaming, to make it in here, they actually pick up boom shot by Icy and Kenny with the focus. They get a double down. Idennis could not allow Icy to get a kill. He goes for the revive, and Icy gets the double, but he's going to retaliate. Explosives is on the scene, and Kenny is there as well. Ghost Gaming is crumbling in this team fight.
Definitely are. Identix now has to shut down Kenny. Kenny runs straight by. Identix stuck between a rock and a hard place. Ultimately drops. And Optic Gaming will not get the trip cap. Ribs with a huge win there against Mental. Keeps Ghost alive in this round.
Good job there by Ribs, winning a fight that his team needed against the Season 1 MVP.
Not the easiest gunfight of all, but he wins it.
You know, we don't never get a chance to see explosive snipes. Never his forte, but he has it, and we also know that he's a jack of all trade. You know, we'll see what type of player he is with it. He's going to put that down. He's going to start taking some shots from behind. I actually think that's his teammate. Ghost Gaming looking to go for the home hill setup. Control A hill, control C hill. Here comes Summons. He's going to go in there, gets the back A. He's calling for reinforcements. Explosives has to make it to him soon, but Summons will single-handedly back up Ghost Gaming.
There's 3 players of Ghost there. Finally, the support comes in for Summons. Has Explosive to the right. I believe that's going to be Icy as well as Mental. So a 4v3. Icy shuts down Speedy. Watch out for Identims on a late flank here, potentially of Optic Gaming trying to collapse on the A hill. That is still mid-map being so coy. Summons, though, does fly into the hill. He finds one. Explosive shuts down one as well. And now it's Identives 1-on-2 for that A hill. In terms of the points, though, not going to be too much of a crazy fight. 94-82 still in favor of Optic.
Folks, you see how he takes shots, how he rolls back, but big 1v1 Speedy versus Kenny, and they're going to trade off. And that's gonna do Ghost Gaming just as good. It's gonna do them some good. They're gonna get that home hill back, so they say, hey, we'll take it.
But early on, again, it's Ghost surviving. Ghost just surviving. They haven't really looked in control. Even the round they won, there was a time when you thought they were potentially gonna throw that one away. But I think, as we said, still with perfect control in the map. No. Yeah, you got to wait for him to hit the first one before we can get excited.
No, he should have hit that.
He's swinging and missing right now.
He overthought it. Ghost Gaming. 2 snipers in the hand of Optic Gaming. 1 for explosives, 1 for mental as well. They're going to push this home hill. Sleepy's going to fall. Optic Gaming with a 2-hill advantage. All they need is 2. I don't think they're going to push for E. They're going to try to look for these headshots. They know Ghost Gaming is going to flood through mid-map, and Explosive is going to catch one over there by Fountains.
Ironic, as soon as we go away from Explosive, he gets the headshot. A little unfortunate, but of course Mental with the sniper rifle as well. Optic Gaming with home hills. This is going to be very tough for Ghost to break, but if they're going to go, they have to go now. You can't waste any time whatsoever.
No, they can't. Ribs is going to fall. Idennis versus Icy, and Idennis is going to take him down.
Oh,
doesn't matter. Optic Gaming wins round number 3.
Yep, that's going to be 2-1 advantage. Optic Gaming, of course, they win this map. They book their ticket to yet another grand final. Truly remarkable team when it comes to their accomplishments and accolades here in Gears of War 4. Writing the history pages, event by event, is this Optic Gaming squad.
All right. Now, Ghost Gaming, what do you want to do? You know, they like putting weapons down mid-map under close as well. And I actually am a believer that if Ghost Gaming does lose this round, a boom shot will go mid-map rather than nades. And they're going to force an all-out fight. But then at that point, you got a few options. You know, you can send a few guys through codes to go in there and pinch that boom shot. At that point, in round number 6 and 20-second respawns, it just all comes down to who gets control of that boom and who gets that upper hand.
Start of this round, Check out the perspective of Speedy from Ghost Gaming. Has Sleepy with him in support if they want to try and push that B hill. That's going to be the game plan. Icy and Kenny from Optic Gaming will be over there, but it summons the order finds one. Sleepy though with the trade. Icy falls, and this is a much better start here for Ghost Gaming.
Dennis will get sniper. They're going to get 2 kills. Looking for another, but this is going to be a big 1v1. And Speedy was nervous like it was a first date. And now looking to push through and take down Idenna's mental. Gets another. Looking for the third. Can't get it, and the headshot comes through with the Botox. But reinforcements came late. But explosives, it doesn't matter. He gets one.
No.
And Icy with the bland side.
Identive spamming the Boltog, looking to connect with anything. And ultimately, there came the support from Icy. Optic, they will take control now. B Hill, so 2-to-1 Hill advantage Optic. They'll reduce the very fragile, small lead Ghost has been able to earn at the beginning here of round 4. But this is traditionally where escalation starts to heat up a little bit, Guy. These rounds become so important.
It really does. I always say it's after round 3. After round 3, things start getting juicy. And Sleepy takes down Icy. Speedy with a trade-off. And Rushies, the duo, looking good. Gives their team the man advantage. And they actually have a 3-man advantage. Kenny's mid-map, but he's going to be patient. He probably shot a little bit too soon. He's going to actually push this home hill, and that's going to be good. He needs to hit this up A. One more up A to slide in and give Optic Gaming another breath of life. He's going to decap it back out of here.
Yep. In fact, actually, he's going to have to stay here a little bit because he hasn't been able to decap the hill. Now it's a 1v1 fight that he has to win against Sleepy, but buys time. Teammates over towards C. They will break the hill. And Mental should be able to cap this comfortably if he wants. Rushies out the corner of his eye. Teammate already over there, though.
So new sniper just spawned. Nobody's in position to get it. We're currently at 16-second respawns. Mental knows it. He's going to eye it first. His teammates has to pinch to the right. This should be good. He's going to go for the pressure. Let his teammates get the quick pick. That's going to be Icy.
Yep. Just that pressure coming through. 3 players now. Ghost out of position. Quick cap coming in. A down on that ramp as well. And up to Gaming. Take the round. And that's just poor positioning essentially there from Ghost. It's as if they got a little bit baited by the sniper rifle. They saw that Optic had resources down there, but now they're getting up, they're getting loud. They're letting Ghost know this is their main stage.
I always be trying to read Icy's lips, but then, you know, I don't be trying to taint my soul at the same time.
PG-friendly show here, guy.
Exactly. Well, the game's rated M for mature, so.
You make a great point.
All right. You're going to see 15, 15, 16. Explosives, Icy, Mental. Looking good so far in the first 4 rounds of this game, but getting the job done. Gonna see this opening break, boom shot mid-map as I called. And it's gonna come down for a big fight. And yeah, you see the guys coming from close, Icy versus Ribs. Who can get there first to help in the fight? Ghost Gaming looking good. This is the fight they practiced for. But Kenny, he's gonna get one. You can't let Optic get another kill, and Kenny gets another. Icy, a 1v2, a lot easier than a 1v4. Look at him trying to play it, back A.
And again, he doesn't even need to go for the challenge if he doesn't want to. Now Mental's going to be coming off spawn, explosives in 1 second. So realistically, Ghost, even though they had the advantage, aren't really going to be able to capitalize on it. Rushies does kill Icy. Now this is a brave play here. If you're Ghost and you want to go for a trip cap, with Optic Gaming flying at you from spawn, it's dangerous, but that's definitely going to help. Explosive goes down. Kenny and Summons now trying to fight a 2v2 on the A hill, but there's Boom, and that didn't connect with anything at all.
Put it on that back wall, get you a double, boy.
There's one.
Now you need a 1v2.
Take
shots and roll back.
It Summons. He manages to touch the hill, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Surely Icy goes down here. Surely Icy goes down here.
Never.
Goes down in the hill at least. That buys some time for Explosive. Now he's Explosive. 1v2. Can he find Speedy first? That's the question. Rolls directly into him. Anyone else from Optic Gaming? Mental, now it's your turn. Can you get inside the hill? Oh, he breaks it. Mental gets the kill on Speedy as well. This could be the time for the Season 1 MVP to shine. Can he take the game into his own hands? Trip cap domination coming through once again. Icy in no man's land. Mental has to go back. I don't think he's going to be able to touch it just a millisecond too late.
He was hoping his teammates came off a respawn a little bit sooner. Just could not do it. And good job there by Ghost Gaming. You know, they won the fight. You know, that boom placement and closed. It's a real static fight. You know, a lot of things happen. There's a lot of different 1v1s that can turn the tide. You got people who's pushing through that B hill. You got people who's pushing through statue. You got the mid fight as well. And it just all comes down to who gets the angle.
Now this is a big round. Massive round for Ghost. 20-second respawns. Can they go into the second half all tied up at 3-3? That's the question. Optic Gaming, of course. They've looked great this map. They really have, and almost clutched up in that last round, but it's Ghost to close it out. Now looking at rushes from Ghost to kick things off here. Again, 20-second respawn round, so if either team get the advantage early, you would expect them to close it out, and it's going to be Rushies with 2. Rushies looking for more, not going to find it. It's Icy that shuts him down. Complimentary teabag for his efforts as well. Icy and summons in a 2v1 against Identives.
All right, now so the boom shot was in his round. Don't know what happened to it unless they removed the boom shot during the weapon placement. They did for incense. All right, thank you, Waldo. And so this snipe will get picked up here by Icy. Optic, they should be patient.
Yep, they can allow Ghost to, take a push at them. And of course, when you have snipe as well, you should be pretty good at delaying that push, especially if you can hit a couple of headshots. It's Icy's turn. We saw explosive and mental snipe earlier on. Icy may have just been like, you guys just not hitting anything. Now it's my turn. Let me take some shots here.
Icy has 3 members in front of him. He knows it. Ribs gets dinked. He's going to fall. Icy with the headshot.
1. Looking for more. Icy, can you make it 2? Yes! Oh, I thought that was him. Oh my God, I got so excited for a second.
Nah, that's Sleepy, but Kenny, he gets one. Rushy has to move out of here. Botok, and Kenny gets a second headshot as well. Now Optic Gaming is going to have this hill. And now Kenny should push up Cave and put some pressure on Ghost Gaming's side. And he's going to have that Botox, so he's going to be looking to put some long-range shots in. Summons, he's going to always be first in that fight. He's going to get Sleepy full red, but he's going to be stunned. Domination coming through. 2 members of Ghost Gaming on top of the hill. Kenny with the long-range Botox. He just needs to land 1. He's going to get that one and put some pressure on Ghost Gaming to help his team. And Optic, they're still going to play for this. Ghost Gaming, they're going to have like pretty much a 4v3 on this hill.
Should be able to win this, you would hope at least, but Kenny's just trying to rattle down shots from afar with a bolt hook. No one from Ghost really recognizing that was where he was, and now Icy. It's a 1v4 essentially on the hill. Has Kenny firing shots from afar. Now Explosive wants to join the fight. Icy's going to be cleaned up, and Optic Gaming needs to be very careful. This is a 20-second respawn round. If they keep funneling in one by one, they will ultimately fail. Their Ribs has just dodged 2 instants. Nicely played. Now you have a 1v1 on the B hill, but Ribs playing it wide, taking his time.
He may have some help soon, we'll see. He may want the pocket to snipe. Domination coming through. All right, yeah, they're gonna fight for they're gonna fight the fight. Gonna get 1. Now Icy, he's gonna have help down there as well. Someone's gonna side roll into the B hill, but he will fall, and Ghost Gaming will tie it up 3-3.
Didn't break the hill. If he was able to touch that hill just for a second there, maybe Icy could have managed to get down there and assist and aid. But as it stands, Ghost Gaming do the hard work. They level it up after a very, very slow start. Now they've got a couple of rounds together. A little bit of momentum on their side. And as you can probably hear watching at home, the thousands in attendance behind Ghost Gaming making some noise.
And I hope you guys can really hear the crowd in the stream, because if you guys saw pictures, I know some people said, man, all these seats will not get filled. And when I tell you that, we don't have enough seats.
Yeah,
we literally do not have enough
There is people
seats.
standing, there is people sitting on the floor, there are people watching from the open bracket area, sitting down in the seats that were used to play earlier on Saturday, and of course Friday's pool play games. There's people absolutely everywhere, a sea of people here in Mexico City. But now, of course, the first round of the second half respawns back down to 10 seconds. Our hills will flip, and all weapons removed off the map.
Now Ribs gonna keep side swiping. Gotta put some pressure. You know, in this spot, you take the angle when you can. You knew a push from top table was gonna come, but Speedy couldn't stay alive long enough. And now Ghost Gaming, the attack wasn't as coordinated as it needs to be, but Ribs needs some help. He was able to take some pressure off of the fight for Sleepy Time, and he's staying alive, and now he's gonna get some help from close. Ghost Gaming should have control over the E-Hill, but Summons has a big 1v1 with Identis, who's gonna take it. We saw him in an interview, they hugged it out, but Identis comes out on top.
Yep, finds the kill as well. Icy shuts down Identiv. So, after the dust settles, the E-Hill should be good to go in control there of Ghost. You see 2 players over at Statue's side. But Optic Gaming, they know their plan here. They want to play home hill setup, something that they're so damn good at. And it's just, in general, when you have the 2 home hills on the second side of Foundation, that is just so hard to break.
You see the setup. It's almost at a diagonal line across the map. Ghost Gaming has control over E. No power weapons on the map. They got the slight lead, and it's going to keep growing. You see 3 people stacked. You got to fight over there on top of the F hill. Explosives fail, but there's still 1 more person over there. Icy, he's in position. Explosives comes in late, but he may want to challenge this. He's going to actually choose to back up, get the smoke on the ground. More reinforcements comes, but as he's getting his head count. Maybe his teammates try to take the 2v2 at E hill, and Mental's going to spring into action. Going to check all his corners.
Honestly, Mental's good here. No one from Ghost actually going to be over towards the E hill, so that's going to be a free neutral and a free cap as well. And Ghost recognizing, hey, we're losing control of E. Now we have to fly it up to Gaming's home hill. We have to keep this lead in our favor because Optic can still come back to the 1 hill advantage here. So they need to cap that home hill. Icy's going to be the one man who's trying to stop it. It was a 1v4. He makes it a 1v3. Rips, Identive, Speedy still in front of him as the support now coming in off spawn as well. Icy doing a phenomenal job of delaying this fight as long as he can.
Now, Ghost Gaming looking good in this fight, but Kenny off respawn. He's going to fall to Identis. The E hill still in favor from Optic. Mental was guarding it, but now he's going to secret man, but he gets called out. Has to make a move where he will fall. He's going to roll past. Not able to get the up A on Identis, but he saw his life flash before his eyes.
And the damage has been done here by Ghost. 191, 162. E is now being capped as well. Optic Gaming back against the wall this round. They have to break the hill. They have to get the kills. Clearing out Ghost. They will be able to do so, but as I said, too much for them to do. Ghost take the first round of the second half, and for the first time here, or actually the second time here, they have the lead in this match.
Curious to see what Optic does. For some reason, I had a thought pop into my head that they may do double retros, just for the fun of it, like they used to do back in the day.
We actually saw them revert to that earlier on here in the tournament when I think it was against United, or sorry, I think it was against Fable. Actually, they put it down just to show maybe a little sign of respect, if nothing else, because to your point, they used to do it a ton.
They're going to go for the block. Okay, I'm with it. They know Ghost Gaming likes to utilize these positions, whether if it's for Botox, whether if it's for Hammer Burst. But they're going to get that off. They don't want no free weapons. They say, hey, Ghost Gaming, you got to work for everything you think you're going to get from us. No freebies.
Quick glance at the scoreboard. Pretty even slaying across the board there from both our two teams. Back and forth action here on Map 2 Foundation. Of course, if you are just tuning in, this is the winner's bracket final. Optic Gaming 1-0 up against Ghost. Loser of this will play E United in our losers bracket final following this action. But in terms of this round, we're on board with Rushies. Sleepy picks up 2 there as well. Speedy with 1.
Oh,
one.
Ghost Gaming.
Ghost Gaming just woke the hell up here in Mexico City. The crowd really, truly getting behind them every single kill. But it's down to Icy. Tries to break the hill. Able to shut down Rib. Now Mental. Can he touch the FL? No, he can't. Ghost Gaming with the advantage.
And this crowd erupts. Ghost Gaming looking good.
This is my worry for Ghost. When they're winning, they're energetic. That's when they kind of snowball. They play better. When they start slow, it's as if they dig themselves too deep into a hole here. You see Fatal Strike just screaming on the stage, trying to get his teammates, amped up, feeling good. That's what you need from this team. They almost need that fake delusional confidence. That's what they need.
They got all the confidence in the world, especially with this crowd behind them. Now, this crowd got favorites, everybody. They pick a team. They pick a team, and they all unify, and they stick to that one team. And if they don't like you, they're going to boo you. With the boom shot mid-map, I love to fight. I love to play. A little bit more open. Isn't as chaotic as fighting inside that open area as teams usually to fight for weapons over there in that B hill.
You have to win the fights, though. Now it's going to be a 2v2 trade. Speedy grabs boom. Mental somehow still alive. He was full red, and Ghost just kind of say, nah, screw that. We'll just go take E, potentially collapse elsewhere as well. Of course, boom should actually rotate here over towards Optic Gaming's home hill. Respawn's not massive right now.
With a home hill setup and one boom in favor of Ghost Gaming. And they already know they sent one of those members who was at their home hill across map because you're going to have to stack 3 on your opponent's home hill. And they may actually going to stack 3 on their opponent's home hill. And they're going to have one guy watch that B hill.
And bear in mind, Speedy, of course, does have that boom. So,
and he has 1.
And he's going to be the player over at E.
So Optic want to make sure they stay spread out. And actually, Ghost Gaming looking to try to do a split push. I think they got some pressure on the other half of the map as well. And they're going to lose that fight on the other half. Speedy with the boom shot still in hand. Don't know where he is. He's going to join this fight late.
Oh,
and he's going to clean up that kill. But I think pressure, nope. Optic is going to back off that home hill, and they're going to go take this E hill.
And this could be a relatively important 1v1 in terms of the points and how it starts to escalate here. Speedy versus Icy. Icy knows Speedy just used the boom.
We got 40 seconds on boom shot.
Icy being so patient.
He doesn't have nobody to cover his back on top tables. Doesn't have nobody to cover his back. They're going to throw some smokes. He's going to bounce around, try to dodge some bullets. Decap up A, get the safety.
By the book play
They
from
know
Icy.
he's full red, but he's going to get the back A, call out to his teammates. He's going to fall, but now Two members of Ghost Gaming has crowded up on top of that statue. This is the big 1v1. The brick comes in from Explosive. Can he win it? And he falls to Rushies. That may be an important 1v1 for the boom shot.
That's 3 dead. That's 3 down right now for Optic Gaming as well. Kenningan summons the lone 2 players. Icy now coming off spawn as well. Can Ghost converge on the D hill? But summons just he's too consistently smart, right? As weird as that is to say, always makes the high percentage play. Recognizes, let me avoid the gunfights. Let me roam over towards the other side of the map and go for the decap.
Now he's gonna keep having a 1v1. He knows that he needs to take it as soon as possible. You know why? Because as long as he takes that guy out, he knows that the next guy that respawns is going to be by himself unless somebody rotates towards him. But he brought his team enough time. Mental's going to get a smoke down, try to give himself a nice little smoke screen so he doesn't get shot in the back. This boom shot should be up soon. Sleepy's going to fall, so he's not rotating towards that boom shot.
Ghoster
and it's
gonna
not
take
there.
the lead here. Ghoster gonna take the lead, 2-1 hill advantage. Mental does a good job just trying to pick there on Identis, but it's a 151-150 game now. Ghost, as I said, will take the lead. They have done so now. Optic Gaming need to make the play. Speedy with boom, finds one. Icy decapping E. Didn't manage to get it fully decapped though, because Speedy still does have one boom in the chamber. Explosive coming to support as well, and Speedy being such a nuisance, the thorn in Optic Gaming side this round.
Speedy picked up that boom under everybody's noses. Ghost Gaming with the 2 hill advantage.
Ooh. Oh no. Speedy misses the boom on Icy.
They take advantage.
E's been decapped. E has been decapped. Bear that in mind. Both teams picking up equal points. E looks as if Ghosts are actually going to roam back over towards the E hill. That's an important win for Icy. Makes his way back over towards E. There's a fight over towards F, but I think that one has just been won by Ghost. It has, and Ghost Gaming put themselves at map point.
Little miscommunication there by Optic Gaming. You know, when Icy left that E hill, I expected somebody was at least trying to stay there, cap it, you know, give them that hope. In the end, it really didn't matter because the fight on Ghost Gaming's home hill was lost in the long run.
One word for you, Guy. One word.
What?
Composure. You are 6-3 up against the best team in the game.
Can we see it a second time?
They have to close it out here. If you get 6-3 comeback, then you go straight down to the losers bracket. We may as well just put United Optic Gaming on the main stage.
Oh, man. You know, I believe in comebacks without Optic Gaming. Call me biased, but it's not even that. It's just smarts. It's hard for teams to do. I've never seen Optic Gaming do it before, but Ghost Gaming gets the white mid-map. They should get control over boom as well. Still, Kenny staying alive. Big 1v1, and he's going to fall. But Icy, he needs to look. He's taking pistol shots. He's trapped. And he's going to fall.
No, somehow still up. Icy, how is he still up? That's the question, but there's the boom. Icy falls. Now Optic Gaming straight up spawn. They're flying at their home hill. Trip cap coming through. It's in the Mexican Wonder himself. It's on Identives. Identives falls. Summons picks up the kill, and Optic Gaming should survive.
Yeah, they're going to pick up 2 kills there throughout the midst of that chaos. Another missed boom in a crucial situation, Benson. Now Rib's going to back up. Reset. You're going to have that E-Hill still in favor. Actually, it's going to go towards Optic Gaming. Snipes in the hand of Ribs. Looking for a target.
Nice Mental. Oh, he almost read the back roll there perfectly.
And Mental's going to run right past, trying to get there to help his teammates. Couldn't get the revive. They're screaming, double down, double down. Explosives off the top of the map with the support. Can he save? He saved one teammate. He's not going to be able to save Icy, but they are going to have a 2v2. Kenny gets there. The reinforcements, him and Mental.
It's just Identives and Ribs. Rushies is going to be flying off spawn, as is Speedy. Optic Gaming looking to turn the aggression on here. Pushing over towards the F hill. Identives again in the home hill. Mental just trying to eye him up a little bit. Someone's going to come on the flank. Identives has to at least pick up one here to make it a worthwhile trade. He will not be able to do so. And Optic Gaming retake control of the home hill.
Boom shot, spawn, 50 seconds. Sniper spawn, 25 seconds. At this point, you want to get some control over statue. I wouldn't so much worry about the DNF hills. If I'm Optic Gaming, yeah, I just push the other side of the map, and I wouldn't, honestly, Scott Truth, you at least get 4 people stacked over there. I wouldn't stress over Ghost Gaming trying to play for a home hill setup, but Ghost Gaming knows it. They get some support bullets over here. Kenny hears the smokes out of his left ear, looking to put some shots in. Sleepy knows he needs positioning for the boom shot. Sniper's gonna be up. He's gonna get it right on Optic Gaming's noses. That's not a headshot, but that's Ribs. Gonna get that kill now. Boom shot in 16 seconds. Explosives is in position. He cannot pick it up in front of Sleepy.
And Optic Gaming with a 3-point lead. 120 to 117 was the score. 2-1 hill advantage in their favor. Pressure on Ghost. Ghost Gaming pulls up map point here. Explosive, he's going to pull. Sleepy with a big win mid-map.
Now sleeping forehand. He's the one with the sniper in the hand in his back pocket. Boom shot picked up, and it's in the hand of Rushies. Better be careful with that shot. He don't want to kill his teammate. And now domination coming through. I don't even know. Oh.
Someone touches the E hill now. Of course, you have Rushies with Boom. That's Optic Gaming's home hill. F is also being capped. Explosive 1v1 meets a wild Boom. This, of course, map point for Ghost Gaming. Mental's going to go down as well. No one else from Optic still there. And Ghost Gaming give us a winner's bracket final.
We got a game on our hands, folks.
All Gaming, they are now up 1-0 against Optic Gaming. I'm not going to lie, this is the best Ghost Gaming I've seen so far. They did well off of initials. And the most important thing, they played for each other cleaner. What else did you notice?
Absolutely. These players, they were being reactive. Now, you have to keep in mind that Optic Gaming, they are such a strategically sound machine. But you see these plays, you see Ghost Gaming, they are making the call-outs. They are rotating, and they are mirroring and dominating Optic Gaming in their own game.
Blaze.
That beard needs some conditioning.
Ghost Gaming have a right to have this type of confidence by just winning one map.
Can't
So
say
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I like
This is a winner's
Ghost
bracket
Gaming.
final. Roshi standing up saying, look at the name on the back of this jersey. He's standing up. He's letting him know. He's letting him know. Explosive, you don't talk crap to him. Oh boy, we in for a hell of a map 3, boys. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, when Icy got up with his phone, Blaze, by the way, he called Rushy's Twitter fingers.
I want to know if Ashes would have started saying something. Oh, I would have been hyped. Oh man, I would have been so hyped.
This crowd in Mexico is absolutely
If
amazing.
Ashes would have hit that trash talk. Oh man, that would have made this.
Ash is too cool, calm, and collected.
I have a question though.
He's just standing back there smiling.
Of course he is.
It's
He knows he has the
explosive.
best 5 players in the game in front of him.
Is Explosive a player that you want to piss off?
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh.
See that?
Now, Icy's
See that
mad.
right there?
There we go.
I see Explosive look at each other like, it's time. We 7-0 in these fools now. We
Explosive
making
said
a
he
point.
needs some milk. He needs some milk.
Oh, whoa.
Ghost chance. Ghost. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is amazing.
This is an incredible day for Gears of War esports.
Optic Gaming have had the crowd against them one time before, Mexico City Season 1. I mentioned it earlier on, but I have never in my life ever heard a crowd so loud for the opposition that Optic's playing against. And the question for me is now, does that add more fuel to the fire for Optic Gaming? Does that piss them off even more than they already are?
Now, my question for you, Ben, is last time when we had the crowd booing and going against Optic Gaming, where were we and what happened?
Well, it was Mexico and they lost.
Is that going to drive Ghost forward?
You know what? The loyalty of this crowd to Gears of War, but they also have a loyalty to Identities as well.
Oh yeah.
And he has the majority in this audience. Now, if Ghosts did lose, and let's say they didn't make it to the finals, then I think the crowd would cheer for Optic over United.
Oh, hands down.
Hands down.
Hands down.
But this is just a lot of torn people out there.
You know what? When you have Identities on your team, the crowd is just bound to root for you no matter what.
I'm just happy that this has gone to a game 3. I'm so, because after that map number 1, I was a little pessimistic.
Yeah.
Ghost didn't show up as well as we know they can. Now they put on a show for the fans.
happy
The
they
fans
shut me the
now
hell up.
believe. The fans now believe that potentially we could have an upset in the making. The question is, of course, do you at home believe that we could have an
Let
upset
us
in the
know in the chat who you're representing. Optic Gaming or Ghost Gaming.
Ghost Gaming, they definitely fought hard for that. Every single round they had to play them perfectly. Optic Gaming, on the other hand, Cleaner, what do they have to do in order to close this out on the tiebreaker?
You know what, Optic Gaming, they had the rotations, but I don't think they were prepared for the level and the caliber that Ghost Gaming was operating at. They need to move quickly, need to win their initials, and we're going to see an absolute bloodbath in Bowl in the beginning of this next match.
I can't even hear myself right now. We're about to get the tiebreaker underway. Map 3, Optic Gaming versus Ghost Gaming. Blaze and Benson, take it away.
Ben, my tits sweated again. It's going to be a good one.
Every time you say that phrase, we get a fantastic match. You said it in London. You said it in Mexico. You've said it a couple of times in my time knowing you.
I am
And,
so ready for this match. My hands is on my knees like we in a huddle.
Let me tell you, though, Rushies has to start strong. You cannot stand up, turn your back to the green wall and say, look at the name on the back of my jersey, and then perform poorly.
Now,
That
I
is
will
just,
say,
oh, well, oh, God, oh, goodness gracious me.
Oh.
The green wall showing some cracks and crumbling a little bit here in round one.
but Summons versus Ribs is going to be a big 1v1, but Ribs is a very intelligent player. He's going to back up, call for reinforcements. Identives takes out Kenny on a home hill.
Oh,
Mental.
they're hungry. Oh,
Mental.
they're energized.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, he's going to make it in here as well. Giving his team a breath of life. Going to back out, bait and switch.
And this is until you need that Season 1 MVP. You need him making
Oh.
plays. Icy shuts down Speedy. You know he's going to head down straight away. If he sees rushies, he's going to make a damn point. But instead, it's Ribs left running away from the home hill, tail between his legs.
Staying
Just
alive,
along.
drawing some players to him. Now they need to get up here and try to retake this B hill. And I do want to say that, at first I thought it was an error, but you can usually tell by the team who is usually on the locust side. That's the team who picked the map. And Optic is on the COG side. Now, Optic Gaming is the higher seed in this tournament, and recently they've been deferring to Team B for whatever reason. They've been Team B a lot, even in the 2Ks. So Ghost Gaming picked this map, but I do know that Optic Gaming does not like to fight in bold. They do not like this map.
It's not a fight that they necessarily love, but of course, as it stands, Optic 2-1 hill advantage. Ghost with the point lead. It's around about 30 at this point. And as you can see, Optic more than happy to set up defensively over towards B, but there's 3 plays from Ghost looking to put a first assault on Optic Gaming's home hill. Explosive's going to be the player defending it. He shuts down one. That's going to be Identives, I believe, and Explosive still alive, bouncing left and right, but Rushies, of course it's Rushies. I said he needs a solid performance here in round one, and so far hasn't disappointed.
This is a big round. Ghost about
Trip
to
cap.
get a trip cap. Up, the fight was won by Icy against Sleepy Time at the B hill. They see the straggler. They're going to get him down as well. Explosives with the cleanup. Optic Gaming needs to play for the trip cap. And that's with 2 down. I think they're going to start to put some extra help on the home hill. Waiting for the teammates. They're going to get this down on rushies. Explosives just gave him enough juice because he knew his teammate could win the 1v1. But maybe he cannot.
It's Rushies. Of course it is. 3 kills, 2 downs already in round one. Rushies still trying to be a nuisance.
They
Now the
need to
1v1
go-
with Kenny.
This is a big 1v1. Can Rushies win 2 big
Rushies
1v1s?
keeps the C hill in Ghost Gaming's control. And Optic Gaming left scrambling now. They have to touch A, they have to touch C, but it's Identives. And all of a sudden, Ghost Gaming respond, get to their feet and say, what's good, boys? You getting a little nervous?
Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Not again. Oh. And you know what? That was so important. Because Explosives, he had a lot of confidence in Summons, as you will. Like I said, 95%. 1v1, win percentage. Of course, I'm just guessing on the number off the top of my head. But he
Probably accurate,
Yeah,
though.
he peppered up Rushies. And he said, all right, now it's time for me to play for their home hill.
Right.
Rushies won the 1v. Kenny had to go back. Then Explosives took some more shots, and he left again. And then Kenny lost the 1v1. And,
When Rushies is making plays like that, this Ghost Gaming team looks so impressive. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
First round, Ghost Gaming do take it now. Of course, we head over to round number 2. 12 seconds, and we had Speedy with 2 kills, of course, in round number 1, but it was Rushies that kind of backed up his trash talk there a little bit, and that's what you need. It's always awkward when someone stands up, talks crap, and then all of a sudden completely cacks the sheets in game 2.
Optic gave him bold. Now 4v4, looking for the angles. Identity's gonna get his health back, pistol out. Optic, they got one guy down, trying to get the cleanup on the kill, but a player's gonna fall for it, and that guy's gonna revive himself, and Ghost Gaming is gonna win the fight for bold unless Kenny gets one. Gonna back out, play his life. Gonna circle around, back roll, put himself in a good position. Gonna look to challenge again, but he takes a brick.
How kind of crazy would it be if the few times in history where we've seen Optic Gaming defeated, we saw it in London against United, what if it was the same map here in Mexico City to send him to the losers bracket? It'd be almost poetic.
Right?
If it was the same thing
It'd
happened.
be super poetic if it was a 6-3 comeback by Ghost Gaming.
All right, let's, behave.
And then you just got to take the videos of me and you both casting it and how we look then and how we look now.
Truly poetic at that point. Anyway, mental on your screens. So many storylines. As you can tell, the excitement definitely high here in Mexico City for this winner's final.
Explosives looking to shake things up. Gonna push through, cause some commotion, but he loses to Rushies. Ghost Gaming with the double, with the triple. Icy got one, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Summons versus Ribs on the home hill. He's full red, and Ribs backs away again. makes the smart play.
Knows he's full red as well. That should be a kill for surely for Ribs. Summons is so weak and he gets the down as well. Ribs keeps the control of his home hill, but it's Mental now who breaks through once again, buying Optic Gaming a lifeline. I'm gonna say something I've never said.
Yeah.
Optic Gaming right now look a little shook. I don't think it's gonna last for the rest of the game, but their early initial giving up bowl, for example, they just look not Optic Gaming like early on in this map.
Mental just has to get in there. He's their front spine. Optic has been, at first I thought they may have tried to go for like an Echo Fox strat where, you get those nades down mid-map and you bait them into bowl and use those nades to pick up those kills. But that wasn't the case. If Ghost Gaming loses this round, we will have an M-bar on top of that bowl. So Optic Gaming will have to fight for it. But Optic with a 2-hill advantage, they need a trip cap, and they're going to get 1 kill on the board. They're looking for more. Kenny's just looking to crawl to the hill. Crawl, crawl.
And someone else is overextending here towards A as well for Ghost. Sleeping Time and Speedy both picking up wins. Icy's there to trade though. Icy trying to put pressure over towards C, but it's Identives. He snuck through to B. It doesn't even matter if Optic Gaming kept the home. Identives, you sneaky, sneaky man.
Beaver.
That is going to be a 2-0
Look at that crowd.
Ghost Gaming.
Oh, man. And they're chanting Ghost. What an incredible winners bracket finals.
Round 3 now. Optic Gaming weapon placement. I mean,
do they go down low now? I think they do.
Here's the problem. They blocked mid-map, right? You would almost want to block bowl unless you put something big down low. To me, you have to put a boom and workshop. You have to take away that fight from up top. If you're not even going to challenge it, guy, you have to go to the other side of the map.
What's going to happen is that's going to be that up fight. Fight is going to kind of turn into a 1v1. It's going to be maybe Ribs versus Kenny, Ribs versus Summons.
You know what would be perfect here? Let's say Ghost lose this round, right? Ghost lose this round. Drop shot up top.
We haven't seen a drop shot all tournament, but I think they go M-bar.
They need to put something big, something sizable, which is going to dictate the rest of the fight.
It'll be sniper or M-bar, flames at the at the lower end. But the crazy part is that since they put the boom shot, Ghost Gaming's next weapon placement will be double NCNs down low for Speedy. They haven't lost the round yet, but they will revert to that. But now, who's going to get the boom shot? We're going to have Speedy fall. He's going to drop. Rushy's with the quick pick. He falls.
Explosive with the kill.
The flanks coming through, and Icy retaliates against Identives. Now, looking for the trip cap. You got Ribs up top. He won a crucial 1v1 with Summons, coming big when his team needs him. Now he's getting focused, taking some damage, getting pushed from the side, looking for the sweet spot, and he will fall. But did he buy his team enough time?
Should have done. You see everyone now from Ghost alive, apart from Ribs, as Mental cleans him up. The A-Hill being decapped, and once again going to be controlled by Ghost. And in terms of points, you don't even have to worry if it were Ghost, man. It's only 14-0. But Optic Gaming do have 2-1.
So smart. They capped the hill and they backed out because they know it's a boom shot in play. You don't want to push that corner. You don't know where he's hiding, but you do know that he may not be up top, but also it's a lot more space up top to work with.
Speedy looking at start the push over towards B. Smokes are going to be out. Mental, though, first line of defense for Optic Gaming. Shuts down Rushies. Instantly tries to find some shots on anyone else here from Ghost. Rushies, of course, another 4 seconds before he's up. This is, of course, just round 3. So still plenty left here in game 3. The decider winner books their spot in the grand final here in Mexico City.
Ghost Gaming, map number 3, folks. They got a 2-0 lead. Optic Gaming took down, Ghost took Foundation if you're just joining us. And then one of our closest winner bracket finals ever. Both teams trade off kills. And here comes Speedy, and he falls. Optic with the patience.
Rushies looking to try and make something happen. Kenny's going to fly straight through. Optic Gaming now with 4 players down. They can push that A-Hill.
Now Kenny's going to push on through. Nobody's around. There's a straggler somewhere from Ghost. I don't know where he is.
I think he's on the other hill. He has to be on the other hill, but no. Trip cap domination coming through.
Yeah, all of them is here. They get one, and domination does come through. Optic gets their first round. And here comes the double NCN weapon placement by Ghost Gaming down low on top of the home hills.
And the venue erupts with boos for Optic Gaming. A couple of claps, though, for Summons. As soon as Summons gets on the screen.
Yeah, right.
Couple claps.
Summons get claps, the rest of them get boos. That's actually kind of funny.
So you're crawling double ensigns.
There you go. Stop acting crazy and just do what y'all do. Thank you. Okay. Just put it on down. We know what you're going to do already. All right? I want to highlight Speedy in this round. I want to kick it off with him. He's the one who's going to be carrying those incidents for his team. And on the flip side, I believe it's going to be Explosives.
Mental 11 kills, Speedy 5. So a little bit of a difference there, but Speedy will be the player that we spectate straight off the bat.
Did you peep out our observer trying to give us intel with his mouse?
Shout out to Waldo in the back. The Ghost chat erupts early. Speedy on your screen. Incident hand mental. It's going to be right next to him. Goes out. The first incident.
Bad instance. He regroups with his team, but he's backing up into a sea of flames. Ghost Gaming cannot fight that with Explosives. He dances in fire, and he gets one. Stays alive. Mental gets one of his own. Needs help. He had to reload. Meat shield in hand. Blocks it off. Big switch. Icy comes through. Takes out Rushies. And now, boom shot still on the map in the hand of Kenny. He may even have an NCN left as well, but Optic looking for the domination.
Yeah, if you're up to gaming here, you just go straight away for that trip cap domination if possible. Identives and Sleepy, they're off spawn. Identives goes down. It's basically on Sleepy. Is he even going to get there in time? I don't think he's going to be able to.
Oh!
Tied up, 2 rounds apiece.
There you go. Optic back in it. Icy up. Explosives ready. Mental cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, Icy better be careful with how hard he's high-fiving. You got some power behind that high five. That's gonna sting your hand.
And Summons didn't get played on his dap, y'all. It was an air dap to Ashes, by the way. I don't want to hear nobody say you got left hanging out there. Summons don't get left hanging.
Now the question, Ghost Gaming again on weapon placement. Do they want to target that manner fight again? I would love to see something sizable up there. Just try and change the pace of this since, of course, Boom placed.
I like the hammer burst placement if they decide to do this.
They go for it.
Something simple. Also, if you got to get up there, that hammer burst in the right hands, in the right steady hands, can do a lot of damage from long range. And that's going to be beauty, especially with it's going to be so chaotic down low. And whoever comes away with that boom shot has to push up those ramps to get towards that B hill anyway.
18-second respawn round now. 18 seconds. You fall. The round may very well end before you have a chance to get back up. And Mental, gets caught and actually goes down here, but luckily enough, Explosive there.
They survive.
And Kenny actually finds a pick with an instant on Speedy.
And
so
that was, yeah. And
that's
so boom,
huge.
boom, quick pick, blind fired. So he is down one boom shot. They're going to chase him down. They're going to get that kill. And Kenny going to pick up the boom. Been looking good. Got the icebreaker for Optic Gaming with the incense.
Again, Ribs still alive, though, being a nuisance elsewhere. Identity has been downed. Ribs, I don't think he's going to be able to save Identities. He's not up to gaming now. Converging in on Ribs, really nowhere else he can go.
He's going to fall, but the question, buying his team time.
Oh, that's a boom. That's
now,
a kill.
Ribs is going to put himself in a position to be annoying. Going to get some help from his team. Looking for a meat shield. He's going to fall back. Knowing he got people behind him, calling for help. Our reinforcements there, no, but Kenny in a 1v2, he's going to fall.
Kenny was feeling himself a little bit there. Went to try and make the play. Give up the game in the trip cap, but Sleepy does keep Ghost in this one. Ghost now get their first point in the round. Up to gaming currently at 41. 2-1 hill advantage as well. Bear that in mind. Ghost have plenty of time to come back into this one, but now this is where you have to start thinking about the timers as well at the weapons.
I love when Mental does this. When smokes are thrown, he will stand directly in the smoke, knowing that people will push. He stands where you least expect him. You think that a lot of people won't stand in those locations, but he always gets a kill from a situation like that.
And when your reaction time is as quick as his, as soon as he sees any inkling of a character, he's finding that kill.
That was the overextension by Rushies that kept his team in the game just now, by the way. Winning his key 1v1s. Also in the same process, he was able to grab Optic Gaming's incense and summons.
Oh, hold that.
Do you feel the heat?
It's definitely heating up in here, that's for sure. Icy versus Rushies. The two players that were talking crap, and Icy turns on Speedy, shuts down Rushies. Now what else can Icy pull out the bag? Another player
They get the
goes
down. This is the fourth. Domination coming through. Ribs won't be able to make it there in time. Yes, he will. A-Hill. They did not get to it. They had Identities off the respawn. Optic backed away from it. But now Ribs dead. Now Optic should be able to have tabs on all members of Ghost. If Kenny's going to be on S2 on the stairs. Boom shots in the hand of Explosives. He's going to take a high side rotation because at the end of the day, as long as they can keep 2 hills, that's the most important with a 100-point lead.
If Ghosts win this round, this is daylight robbery. This is theft. This is stealing it away from Optic Gaming. This is their round to lose. They have full
Double
control.
boom.
They have boom. They get a pick with boom as well. Rushies is down.
Oh, I love
explosive.
it. That sealed the round.
That's the round right there. That's
And Explosive's
absolutely
new.
beautiful, beautiful play coming out from Explosive. Optic Gaming will go 3-2 up here. It is nothing but a formality at this point.
Optic Gaming looking good. 3 rounds in a row, folks.
I'm telling you, Ghost needed to put something big up top in bowl. They still can, obviously.
So Ribs is about to make the call out. He's going to say, hey, guys, my rotation of bowl has been successful. I've been making it there, but you know what? It's not much in which I can do. So he's going to call for a torque bowl, maybe in bar, but I think Ribs would rather prefer that torque bowl up there. Ooh.
I called this.
You did call it. You
Bang.
bad man. Look at you.
There you go.
Just sexy
Drop
self.
shot up top. This is
Man,
it.
I'm so
This is it.
proud of you. You know that?
I got you. I got
Okay,
you.
from your first Fight Night cast until now, calling out drop shot placements. You bad man.
It's a good counter right here to how Optic Gaming is going to play this, but you have to make sure you win it, right? You do not want to lose the down low fight out up top. That's a lot of things that can explode in your face if you don't succeed.
So they're going to have to do a little split. 3 down low, 2 up top. I think the NCNs are going to go down low, so Kenny's going to be fighting the fight. Summons is going to be looking to fight for the boom, but the drop shot up top. Explosive taking a lot of damage, going to head down. They know they got Identis down, and no fight is won by Optic. Drop shot will go in the hand of Icy. Boom shot is still in play. That fight is not won yet. Speedy needs to get something, and Summons is sweating again. Kenny, will he fall or will he clutch? He backs it down.
So important. It is so important. Kenny got out with his life there. The trip cap is coming through.
Oh, outplayed.
Icy with the drop shot.
Outplayed. Outplayed.
And Kenny stands up and says, I'm just smarter than you. I am just smarter than you.
That fight up top, not my fault, that fight down low for Boom needed to be won a lot quicker than what it was.
The team kill didn't help.
Yeah, it did it. Oh, you know Icy's a savage when he taunts this crowd on their home turf. Okay. You got to make it home, brother. Hex in the bodyguards. Call it reinforcements.
Well, second half now underway. We go in with Optic Gaming 4-2 up. Again, a big round for Ghost. Get a little bit of momentum back in this one, and that's a great start.
Oh.
2 players go down, but Icy and Kenny respond in due. Speedy, though, shuts down Icy. It's killed back and forth, traded left and right. Kenny, though, shuts down Speedy once again.
Kenny making plays, and he's going to win this 1v1 fight for the money. This is halftime, too, folks. All those power weapons we saw the last round are wiped off the map. But he's going to stay alive on this neutral hill, smoke out. Knows he's going to have 5 members, but he may drop the smoke on the ground and give his teammate time. He's going to back up, reset. His teammate had a late transition, but the revive is there, and the angle's there for Kenny as well. I love that angle over there towards the corner because you can see up top Barn as well. You get some good angles, but now he's getting rushed.
Remember when you said how poetic it would be if it was 6-3 Optic Gaming?
Yeah. And we saw the Ghost Gaming come back.
Imagine.
Oh,
Kenny!
The B is for bounce. Nice double.
The B is for bad man. That's what the B stands for. Oh my God, Kenny. I honestly, if he plays like this for the rest of the tournament, he's my Optic Gaming MVP. I'ma say it.
I can agree. I'm not gonna knock you on that one.
He has played lights out. He has been phenomenal for the Green Wall here in Mexico City. It's gonna continue as well. One more. Sleepy go night. Kenny still in the hill. Kenny still trying to find kills. It doesn't matter. Optic Gaming now 5-2 up here in game 3. And Kenny's getting up and Kenny's getting loud. Something you don't normally see. But Ghost, well, they pissed him off.
Icy knows it too. Icy knows it. We don't usually see this side of Kitty because usually it's too easy. And we always talk about how it's tears to Optic Gaming's play. You know, and you can see in their reactions. And now they have ascended to another level here at map 3.
Do it now. The first 2 rounds of the first half, you won every up top fight. Put the boom there. This is your hope. This is how you come back into this round. Yes, Ghost Gaming. I love that play.
I'm with it too, because early on in those rounds, they won those first 2 rounds. Optic was playing very, very passive for that boom shot. They didn't want no static inside that bowl with any member of Ghost Gaming. We'll see if they have a little more confidence coming into this fight, or if they're going to kind of bait them into boom. But the thing is that you cannot bait them into that boom shot, because the fact is they get the boom. That's not looking good for you, especially with no nades or anything mid-map. So Optic has to go in here and get some hands.
They have have to play the fight. Mental's going to be in bowl, as is Identity. Speedy gets first blood. Rushies gets second blood. Rushies instantly traded out by Mental. Then Mental with a double. Mental looking for 3. Identity is still alive. Mental will go down. Kenny's going to still be in the corner. And Identity goes huge for Ghost Gaming. Mental and Kenny both down. And that's a boom shot for him.
Beautiful strategy from Ghost Gaming. And they know they are confident in that fight. And that was a big win for them as well. Because they said, Optic, you're going to get these balls, man. Okay, you're going to have to fight this. Okay,
If you're Ghost, you'd have extra confidence because you know they're afraid. You know Optic Gaming's afraid of that fight.
Oh, man, I'm feeling for Optic. Yeah, I don't know if you ever got, oh my God.
Oh no, Icy double. Boom is still down. Boom is right there. Does Icy see? He must see it.
Icy sees that ice.
Well, there it is. This should honestly, with the state of the map, be Optic Gaming's, but Mental falls. Icy falls as well. Slick! Oh, I thought Sleepy was going to shut down
Kenny, don't you dare!
Oh, Kenny!
Don't you dare! And he made him kill himself.
Kenny. Ribs and Identity still up now for Ghost. Again, a huge round here for Ghost. You do not want Optic Gaming to get to match point. You made the risk. You put Boom Shot down. The map is painted the way you want at the start of the second.
Ghost, Optic, they actually got a member down. Ghost is putting on the pressure. They see all 4. They need to get some support weapons. Icy actually switches out to the Lancer. And now Ghost having the turtle back. You see the team fire. The spray of bullets coming across the map. Ghost can't really survive it, but Identity somehow manages to get a double.
It's a good resurgence here from Ghost, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. The fight for E, of course, still going on, but Kenny, he's just so confident, and so rightfully so. The 22nd kill. Speedy, you're going to be there as well, but Speedy finds the pick. That may slow Optic Gaming down for now, but look at the scoreboard, guy. 150 to 90 points in favor of Optic Gaming. Ghost do not have time to play with. They have to make pushes. They have to be quick, and they have to win their gunfights.
Icy knowing what position he can get shot in. He cannot. He got the down, put himself in cover. New reinforcements are coming. Quick revive. Ribs not able to clean up the kill, and he's going to be trapped in a 1v3, in which Icy gets a big double, and Ribs is next on his hit list.
Oh my goodness gracious.
There he goes.
Optic Gaming have shifted into the next gear. They are in hyperdrive, if you will, looking absolutely unbelievable here in map 3 of the winner's bracket final. About to go up 6-2. And Ghost, well, we said it would be poetic if it was a 6-3 comeback. Well, it'd be historic if it was a 6-2 comeback.
Can one up on Found, one up here on McLean. Oh, man.
And Ghosts have to get hype. They have to get hype. It's all up to Gaming on this main stage here.
There you see on your screen in that black hoodie, the Hitman, Icy.
It started off so well for Ghost. So well. The crowd, the momentum, all on their side. Ensign's more than likely going to be placed. That is what goes down for Ghost.
Their bread and butter.
Ever since Gears of War 3
And seems to go along with that boom fight. Speedy didn't do much with him when they were playing with him down low. You see, he did get some 10 kills since then and kind of stepped up his gameplay. So we'll see if he can connect with this heat.
Mental 26 kills to his name in 8 rounds. Having a fantastic map 3, as you would expect. Now though, the initial fight. How is it going to go down? Speedy summons both play for the Ensigns. Already, I believe, Identity's bowls. Rushy shuts down Mental. That could be a free boom. He's trying to bait out the second Ensign from summons. And honestly, here goes Icy. Sneaky biggie-like. That's a double for Icy. Looking for more. Kenny shuts down Ribs as well. Optic Gaming
is next on his hit list.
It's right in front of him. 2 players. Icy holding his shot.
Oh, don't do it to him, Icy.
Oh, my goodness gracious
and
me.
a cleanup comes in from explosives.
Trip
Boom
cap
shot in hand.
DC
Nobody's
caps.
there. Oh, Rushies gives him a breath of life. But
1v1. Oh! Ribs goes down. It's Explosive that finds the kill, and Explosive stands up, turns around, and shows him his jersey. Optic Gaming booked their ticket into yet another grand final on the Gears Pro circuit.
Optic with an impressive win once again. Mental had the most kills in the game, but in terms of playmaking ability, how big was Kenny and Icy?
You cannot replace Kenny Bounce right now. This man making the rotation.
Gilbert. Explosives.
Savage. You cannot replace Kenny Bounce. This man making the rotation, standing up, I'm smarter than you. He knows what Ghost Gaming is going to do 2 steps ahead.
Yes, the crowd booing Icy Benson. How much did that motivate him?
Not enough. They won the first 2 rounds, and we're out here thinking, oh my goodness gracious
Damn,
me.
he looks defeated.
Is this about to happen? Are we actually about to see Optic fall into losers bracket final again for only the 2nd time in history?
Yes.
And realistically, the thing that upset me the most about that game was after the boom went down low, the reaction was too late. I called it very, very quickly. You need to put something high. Yes, their go-to is always the Insins, but that didn't work.
Yeah.
Right? It didn't work. You needed to counter that. That's where Optic Gaming is comfortable on that map. They want the down low fight. Ultimately, you go into the second half, and I'm thinking, all right, good choice, boom up top. They win both the initials, but then it's Icy that comes on a late flank twice that changes the tide of the game. I think if we see that as a grand final again, which I'm not sure we will, but if we do, if they replay that map, I think Ghost actually have a great chance of winning it.
You're out of your mind. But congratulations.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Really? All right, congratulations to Optic Gaming. We're actually going to send this off to an interview with the winning team.
All right, Explosive. That was an incredible match. It's so difficult to be here amongst, Mexico, but that didn't even faze you. How was it taking that last map?
We lost that second map, and we went down 2 on the 3rd map. Icy gathered the team. He said, "Look at us. We're the best team ever assembled. Let's show them why we're champions." And that's exactly what we did. We won 7 straight.
And you weren't even phased. I know the crowd was cheering. Obviously being here with Ghost Gaming. Does that fuel you?
Yeah. If anything, that's motivation for us. Hearing them root for Ghost and boo us. I know it's all in game. They love us too, but that's all motivation for our entire team.
What do you want to say to the green while watching right now?
Mexico City was the only time we ever lost with this jersey on, and we're here to clean it up.
All right, well, congratulations, guys. Let's throw it back to casters.
I said before the 3rd map started, Kenny is the silent MVP of Optic Gaming Blaze. How important was he on that roster?
He was so important. He won so many key 1v1s, so many big double kills. And at a certain point during that game, he says, you know what, nah, I'm about to get aggressive. I'm about to be first in this fight, make the proper rotations in which my team needs. And Tenny did something special for him in those last 2 maps to keep it up. And we usually don't even see him get that excited. But he was fully locked in.
I've never seen that Kenny.
Oh, I've seen him plenty of times.
I've never seen that.
That's Gears 3 Kenny.
Kenny. Exactly.
It's been some time. He's calmed
Gears
down.
4 now. Like that's
Season 2.
That's a scary Kenny. When he's in that form, playing that well, and if you get kind of under his skin, you see him stand up. He didn't even necessarily need to yell. He was just saying, "I'm smarter than you." And at the end of the day, I'm smarter than you. And that's what happened.
Talking about getting under skin, Icy lifts off his headphone and motions to the crowd like, "Let me hear you boo us. Let me hear you." Yeah. That is just some savagery. Like the confidence that Optic Gaming and Icy and company had to do that is astonishing. But it's terrifying.
I'd be that confident too, though, if I was Optic Gaming.
But you can't help but give credit to Ghost Gaming. Like I said before, this was the best I've ever seen Ghost Gaming play personally since Vegas last season. Ghost Gaming played as a team. Individually, they won their fights. It just happened that they went against the best team in the game. But they're going to the losers bracket to go against E United. How do you guys see that panning out?